Attention, Kuju copters. We are trying out a new business venture where we just take a whole bunch of the cans from the soup aisle, just randomly, and put that in a pot and see if we can make anything good. We're gonna put that in the deli department. I highly suggest that you try out this experiment. Hopefully it goes well.
Hello everyone, it's me, Josh Kujo, your local grocery store VTuber, and I'm currently playing Xenoblade X. And we left off there, we had just gotten access to Noctilum and Oblivia, the two other continents and the side of Primordia, the one that's full of forest and the one that's full of desert. It's a desert pretty much. We haven't gotten to Scale yet because of course that's not until later in the series, but I am excited to be back playing this game. He's trying to kill everyone. No. I'm trying to make a miracle. Also, Ion and Georgia, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a long time since I played Xenoblade X, so I am incredibly excited to get back into it. Again, it's one of my favorite Wii U JRPGs. Too bad it's stuck in the Wii U, right? Man, I wish it was on a newer console so that everyone would be able to play it. But, you know, we're just gonna have to wait and what? Wait, what? What do you mean, why am I playing this version? Wait. Definitive Edition? Wait. Definitive Edition is for Xenoblade 1. I know that Xenoblade 1 had a Definitive Edition. No, but this is Xenoblade X. It was only for the Wii U. It's not on the Switch. What are you talking about? What do you mean they released a definitive edition for the Switch? No, I would have known about it because I'd be playing that game. I wouldn't be. This is the only reason that I kept the Wii U. What are you talking about? Yeah, sure. Yeah, show me the definitive edition if it actually exists then, huh? Why don't you show it to me? What? What's that? What? Wait, where'd you get this? Well, why do I still have a Wii U then? I could just be playing this. Where'd this come from? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hello everyone, it's me, Josh Kujo, your local grocery store VTuber, and we are currently playing Xenoblade X. How are you? I guess it didn't register that I was doing a bit, huh? I was trying to do a bit. I was... Wait, were you not able to hear this thing? Can you hear that at all? I was trying to see whether or not you'd be able to hear that. It may have been the music was too loud, but I was trying to do a bit where I didn't know that Xenoblade X Definitive Edition was out. You could now? Okay. I guess the, dang it, that just defeats the purpose of that bit that I just did. Darn it. Oh well. I guess I had to make it louder. Oh well. I was doing a bit. That was it. Because of course we played Xenoblade X. Oh, I played Xenoblade X. Sometime I think last year. And then I stopped doing it for a little bit, which turned into a long time. Because I think at that point I had decided to play Metal Gear on stream. And that kind of like replaces Xenoblade X. I could just turn off the Wii U now. I turned on my Wii. I plugged in my Wii U for that bit. But it was just a joke of, I didn't know these Definitive Edition existed. And what do you mean? I have this Wii U for so long just so that I could play this game. I don't have to play it anymore? And that was it. I guess the bit failed then. a bit fail. But yeah, Definitive Edition just recently came out a couple of days ago. And since that is the case, I no longer need my Wii U. And we're just going to be playing this. We're going to be playing this version of the game from now on. I have talked about Xenoblade X a few times because it was the one game that didn't have that wasn't available on the Switch, because at this point now the Switch has all installments of the Xenoblade franchise. Xenoblade specifically, none of the Xenogears. I hope they come though. Can I have it? No, you can't have my Wii U. I could use that for different purposes. If I could find a way to replace the DS games on that so I could play other DS games on it, I would love to do that. That way I can play Time Hollow for you guys. I just got to figure out how to do that. But it was the only game that was not available on the Switch. And now as of March 2025, every single game in the Xenoblade franchise is here. And I could not be happier. The Switch is pretty much the Xenoblade machine now, and it is just the best thing ever. We Xenoblade fans, Monolith Soft fans, we just keep winning, and I hope we keep winning further and further in. Monolith Soft is a powerhouse in Nintendo's in Nintendo. I was trying to think of a word, but I couldn't think of it. Monolith Soft is an absolute powerhouse. You know, they helped with Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. They did the Xenoblade games. I think they also helped out with the Splatoon franchise as well. They helped on a lot of things. And it's like, that partnership has just like yielded so much, and it is wonderful. So we are going to be starting at the beginning again. We weren't too far ahead in Xenoblade X when we were playing it, so there isn't much that has happened. We're not even going to reach the part where we were though, because I think we were there for at least 9 hours, unless I speed things up real fast, depending on how much they changed in this version of the game. Maybe it made it easier. I mean, I don't mind that. I've already played the game. I just can't wait to get a Skell. I just can't wait. And I saw a new Skell on the trailers and the, like sneak peeks that they had released, and the new versions of the songs that they had released. And I can't wait to hear those. I can't wait to see that Skell because it has even more smooth flying. I saw that and I was like, that's, they straight up made a ship, right? Not even a giant robot that flies. They made a ship. And that thing like flies so smoothly, and I want to see that. But we don't get to that part, I'm assuming, after a while, because getting a Skell takes a while, and it takes money. That's the thing, it takes money. You have to buy a Skell. You gotta pass a test to get a license for a Skell, and then you gotta buy one. And no, I think they give you one, right? And then you have to buy one in order to get a better one. I think they give you a basic one. But that's enough preamble. Let me take a look at the settings. Sorry for geeking out a little bit. Sorry, I just really like the Xenoblade franchise. I've always liked it. It was I played it on the Wii, the original Xenoblade. Project Rainfall, I keep mentioning it. Xenoblade, Pandora's Tower, last story. Only Xenoblade stuck, and I'm glad it did. And now here we are. How many years has it been? It's probably been 10 or so years now, right? Since Xenoblade came out on the Wii, or got ported to America, because it was a EU exclusive, and then it came to America. I like that it got localized there, because then I got introduced to all of the European voice actors, so that was fun. All of the voice actors here, or like most of them, are from America. It's the only one that has that. Actually, no. Xenoblade 2 has it. All the Blades, I believe, have American accents. But in here, a lot of the characters have American accents. What is that? You screaming at me? You screaming at me, Ion? How are you? How is everyone? Auto track missions, I'll do that. Sorry, I'm getting... No! I'm getting distracted again. Pressvelg. Oh, that's the name of the ship, I think. Oh no, I just went and spoiled myself. We're gonna have fast text speed because I love that. Invert. You can go F yourself if you ever have inverted camera controls. I'm kidding. I'm anticipating a gaming convention. Oh yeah? When's that? And where is it? Tell me so I could track you down. Kidding. But have fun, have fun. What is it though? Is it a big one or is it? I'm not sure how I'll feel about it because you've never been to a gaming convention. I've never been myself. Is it like a kind of like a PAX kind of thing? Is PAX video games? Right? I'm not sure. The only thing that I've been to is a convention that was in my state. I only went once. It's on the first week of April. Okay. Have fun, have fun. Do you have to fly to it or is it in your area? Oof. Man, this song appeared, I believe, in the first ever reveal trailer for the Wii U. I remember because the first thing that you see is the character running along a coast with the water, and then the beat drops, and it's Hiroyuki Sawano. I remember when I first saw that, I was like, oh, that's coming on the Wii U? Thankfully, no, I would die having to plan for a flight. Well, that's very good then. Game on Exo, nice. Is it a local kind of convention, like that kind, or is it like one that pops up in different states as well? Okay, party status. What's party status? Choose whether party member statuses should remain on screen at all times. Battle UI, soul prompts, thank you. Remember ally orders. Marker. Actually, in terms of, is there audio? The thing about the Xenoblade game, oh, there you go. The thing about the Xenoblade games is that a lot of the times the background music, which is great by the way, of course, always drowns out the, the vocals, people's voices. That was incredibly notorious in Xenoblade 2, where a lot of the times, because the music there is very loud, especially in More Ardain, there were times where you could not hear the characters at all. It's like if you look up a video of some of the heart-to-hearts in Xenoblade 2, a lot of the times you won't be able to hear the characters. And it was very strange sound mixing. So thank you for having a sound setting. We are gonna have to make a character and I have a plan for that. I think that's everything I need. I don't think there's really anything else. Online. Online for this game is back. There was a account, I believe, who was like very adamant about staying online. You know, like did his best, stayed online for as long as he could on the Wii U version before the servers went down. And he was like, the servers are down. This will be my final message. And then once this game came out, it was like, we're back. We're back. Okay. I think the first thing we got to do is watch a cutscene and then make the character. So when we make that character, well, we'll see. We'll see what we do. Nintendo. Have the characters say the name. I love it when they do that. Especially in the Game Boy and the GameCube. Space. The final frontier. Oh, am I allowed to show that? That's like full frontal nudity. I know it's a drawing, but still. I guess I haven't been bonged for the things that were shown in Red Dead Redemption 2, so I think I should be fine. I'm fine. What am I worrying about? I do wonder what things they're going to add to, because I know they're going to do it. They have to. tie it in to the other Xenoblade games. They already kind of did in Future Redeemed, but it was just like a passing remark in that one radio scene where it's just like saying a bunch of stuff from other Xeno games, including Xenoblade X, because they make reference to Project Earthlife colonization and the colony ships. And that's like the first time they ever reference X. I think I missed it on the stream, but when I looked back in it, I saw it. I was like, when we played Future Redeemed. How's the audio, by the way? I didn't ask earlier when the music was playing. I hope the audio is fine. Hope it's not too loud. I think the Wii U may have been a bit louder. That was my fault. Earth, caught in between.
July 2054 AD.
Oh, we only got 19 more years until this happens to us.
Great battle between unknown alien forces.
And we got caught in between. This ain't even our fight.
Their weapons
They just started fighting right next to us, and then we got caught in the crossfire.
Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
This is Space Captain Harlock all over again. You ever watched that movie? It was in 3D.
The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response,
a
they
3D
prepared
movie.
the Earth-Life colonization
Based on the old
project,
anime.
Project Exodus.
I kind of like it.
Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth.
By the way, this voice is Morgana in Persona 5 dub, if you didn't know.
Bravely,
And so
we
this
leapt
in
from our cradle,
3
our home
houses.
for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape.
And that's where we are. The White Whale.
Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
Containing in it the best of humanity, Los
After leaving
Angeles.
Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world.
I can't wait to like fully see
But our
all of the
past
new
caught up with
designs.
us.
Because I've only seen what we've seen in like trailers for Elma, and I already like the way Elma looks in this version. I like how Elma looked in the
If
original,
not
of
for the
course.
efforts of a lone hero, we would never
But I
have
want to
survived.
see all of the new updated models for
Our ship
everyone.
took heavy damage.
Even
We lost
Tatsu.
control.
Even
With our flight
Tatsu.
systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational
Tatsu,
field
aka
nearby
Teddy
planet.
2.
Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Crash landed here in Primordia. Good thing we landed in Primordia, because one, it's in the center of everything. Kind of. And two,
Since then,
if we had landed
2
in
months
Caldros,
have passed.
we would be dead. There ain't no way we would have survived that. So it's because everything's green here. There's water, there's green. We're not in a desert. I guess Noctilum would have been fine as well. Okay, we're gonna be a dude, of course. But how should we design our guy? Now, what I was thinking was I would just spin a roulette or like search up something like random anime guy, and then we just base it off that. Is there even a roulette for that? Let's say like anime husbando. Bando roulette. I kind of want to see if there's something like that. Anime husbando. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. I don't know who any of these are. Oh no, I think I know some of them. Let's see who I get. I'm gonna spin this wheel. What if the Joshikuja? Me? You want me to make me? I could do that as well. Also, Lita, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? How you doing? How have you been? You want me to make me? Because I think I did. No, I didn't. I don't think I made myself when I played on the Wii U version. I think I just made a guy. But I could make myself. I don't mind. Here, we have Yu Narukami. It's right here. I guess we can make me. Okay. So let's make me. I am, of course, a very tall and handsome. We're going to make ourselves 69. Yeah, we'll be at height 69. We so vibing. Noish. Noish. Are you planning on playing this game? Have you ever played Xenoblade? Wait, actually, I don't. Wait, have you played Xenoblade? I may be forgetting. I may be forgetting. I may be dumb. But I have been excited for this ever since they announced it. I'm so happy they brought it here. How do I look Filipino here? Here, I'm just gonna take a look at myself. You played a little of the one in the Wii. Oh, no, Xenoblade 1. Nice. Classic. Will be... give myself some color. That one should be fine. No, too pale. I like... it's either that, or that. I think that one's... I don't like that one. This one... that's fine. Will be this one. Is that not the same as I already was? Wait, was that actually just the same? No. It's different. Okay. Freckles. I don't actually have freckles, though. Let's take a look at ourselves. Oops, that's the wrong one. LR. There we go. That's not close enough. I can't see anything. Yeah. Okay. Freckles. We'll give ourselves some freckles. Why not? Here, we'll do that. Cheeks. I have cheeks. Oh, look at that. Defined. Them cheekbones, am I right? Do I like that? Do I like that? Why does it look so angular, though? It makes the side of our face look so flat. And we'll give ourselves that. Scars. You know me, I got a scar. Actually, I do have a scar. It's on the back of my neck from a cat. Freaking cat when I was a kid. Not even like... I was probably like 1 or 2 years old, because I definitely don't remember it happening. But a cat once scratched the back of my neck and there's a scar there. I don't know. Do I want a scar? I'm a warrior. Let's give ourselves a scar. Just like right here. Like that. Mole. I have a few. In my face, my hand. Literally my pointer finger has one. Beauty mark. Mole. However you want to say it. We'll have one. I don't have one underneath my eye. It's actually in the side of my eye. I don't have one here though. Not there either. I think I have one in the middle of my cheek as well. We'll do that. Style. Best. When it comes to me, my hair, which one looks the closest? It's either gonna be this. That's a bit too much. That's a bit too bowl cut. That's a bit too Yu Narukami. It could be this. No, that's too much. I guess it might be this or this. It'd be this, right? That looks closest to mine. Nah, that's too curly. I like the swoop on that. And this is more spiky. I think for us, this might be the one that's close to us. I mean, I could say that this one's not bad either. This one's a bit too shaggy, or however you want to say that. Should we just have regular? Okay, let's do that. Sure. It just gives us more bangs, which is fine, but I think we'll forego that. Yeah, we don't need that. Actually, no, it kind of completes the look. Nah, eh. Let's take it out. Okay, so we have... I don't even know what color this is. Okay, we're gonna make it as close as possible, right? It's I made it blue, more just like blue. It's like dark blue. But should we go as close as possible, or in a way that's kind of realistic to a character, right? Should it be blue, like vibrant blue, or should it be like dark blue? Maybe closer to this, actually. Maybe a bit on the purple? Nah, be like right here. Yeah, this actually looks the closest. It's a bit too light. I think we're good here. This might be the best one. Let's give it a little bit of purple. Why not? Right? Like here. We'll just go right here. All right. And then the highlights is like a very light purple. Where is it? Purple. Okay, that's a bit too... Okay, that's actually... Huh? Oh, it's both. Oh, okay, got it. Let me get out of that one then. And instead the tips is going to be like that. That's a bit too much though. Maybe like that? What if I reverse it? What if instead you go like right here, right? And like this, and then the tips make it... Oh no, that's how it looks like. Never mind. I'm becoming so... Right? I can't believe I'm becoming like a 3D model. I've always wanted one. Now I don't have to figure out how Vroid works. Here, we'll do this. Sure. It's a bit lighter than mine, but that's fine. We'll do it that way. It's still anime, right? Oops. Cancel. Next is the eyes. Closest thing eye-wise is going to be... Ooh. Cat, because we're a cat. Because I'm a cat boy, of course. I think it would be... Closest thing... Let's try this one then. Or that. Kind of want it to look a bit cybernetic. I think this one might be the closest. Or maybe that. Let's do this one. I kind of like that one. And so my eyes are... Oops, that's a wrong button. Oh, that's the old one. Sorry, I was trying to do this instead. Okay. Very purple, blue, little bit of green. Like a hint of green. So frog coated. I'm frog coated? I'm ribbit? I guess I should just rebrand as a FrogTuber then. Okay, your old one is so frog. Oh, oh, you meant that. Are you talking about the way that my mouth opens up like that? Hey, I appreciated that. It was the first model I ever got, and I was very happy with it. How dare you? I'm kidding. I'm still very fond of that model. I have very good memories of it. Okay, so we're gonna have this purple eyes right here. Maybe like that. Yeah, we'll go purple. And then we'll have the secondary color be green for the contrast, because I'm such an artist, of course. Because I'm so good at art. You can't even see the green though. Then that's closest to it. I was trying to make it lighter. Sure. I mean, every time I think of purple and green, I just think eggplant, horror members. I can never read that hashtag and not think it just says horror members. It's like, what? Horror members? I love green like that. What if I invert it? Make it green with the purple. Actually, I kind of like the way that looks, because the green's on the bottom, as it is on mine. It's a bit overwhelming it though. Unless I do that. Pokemon Masters. Nice. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you can't say that! Yeah, let's make it purple. The purple. We'll make the green right here. Yeah, like that. Makeup. Why don't we grab a bush and put a little makeup? Should we give ourselves some real nice ass eyeshadow? Let's make it red. Here, like that. Really put some emphasis on our eyes. I think I added that to mine, didn't I? Wait, let me look at my face. Yeah, it's like very faintly. You can see that like right above my my upper eye. right above my eyelash or whatever you want to call that. Top of my eyes. It's like very, very, very faint. So let's make it like that. This just looks like I have Sage mode in Naruto. Sage mode. Let's make it subtle, you know? Make it like that. Whoa, he's looking at us so close. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's looking right at me. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, he just winked at me. Lips. I think we could just like keep it like that. Face paint. Should we have face paint? Oh my god, it's the Master Sword. Oh my god, it's Nocturne. Kidding. That's not Nocturne. They should have added more with Xenoblade stuff. Or maybe they did. Let me look at the options actually. I'll never watch my monitor again. In fact, I deliberately crashed it so that I would stay there, and I'm never gonna reboot it ever again. Looks nice. If I want to have one, maybe something that's subtle. Is that just a Monado? Nice. The darkness in my eyes. I can't hold back the power. That kind of you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the kid from Chrono Cross. She kind of has that. I don't remember if she has something on her forehead. Actually, no, this kind of reminds me also of Nia. Xenoblade 2, Nia. That might be what it's going for, but the first thing that I think of whenever I see those is Chrono Cross. Should we have one? You know, I'm a little quirky. They say that this is a crazy world. Well, it's actually quite normal for me. You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker. I don't remember. Hashtag society. Ooh, eyeshadow. Should we have just eyeshadow? Kind of want one though. What should we get? I don't want something that's so distracting. Definitely not this. I'm not Solid Snake right now. That ain't too bad. I kind of like it. And it is Nia. Nia's a great character. We'll do that. Okay, so who do I sound like? Do I sound like Yuri Lowenthal, aka every character that you've ever heard in an animated in an animated game or cartoon or anime, aka Spider-Man?
Huh?
Or Ben 10,
Ready and willing.
or the main character in Persona 3,
All right, it's on.
or I'm blanking. Suzaku.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, Suzaku. Rollin from Spectrobes.
Huh? Hey there, ready and willing.
Yeah, it's just Yuri Lowenthal. Am I Bryce Papenbrook, whose roles escape me? I think he's Natsu. I love that it actually tells you the VA. Yeah, it does. Bryce Papenbrook, I'm pretty sure is Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tail.
You've still got a ways to go.
No, that's
Huh? Hey, you've still got a ways to go.
that sounds like Dub Aaron, right? Wait. Oh, Todd Habercorn. No, Todd Habercorn is Dub Natsu. Bryce Papenbrook is Aaron Yeager, right?
You've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, that's definitely Aaron.
Hey, come on.
I've only heard a little bit of dubbed Attack on Titan, specifically Erwin's speech. He's Komaeda Nagito. Why does that name sound so familiar? Komaeda Nagito. It's not a Danganronpa, is it? Because I've never played that. Komaeda Nagito. It's Danganronpa, isn't it? It is. Fingers in his ass guy. I've never played the game before. It's Danganronpa. Danganronpa. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I just butchered that. Keith Silverstein. I think this is the voice that I always gave my guy. Because he's just like,
Oh, let's get this started.
but who to see voice? I wonder. I am kind of just like padding the runtime, by the way, by doing this. Keith Silverstein is known for... Let me take a look at his roles, eh? He's Vector the Crocodile in Sonic. He's Ario Speedwagon in the Dub JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1 Phantom Blood. He is Hisoka in the 2011 version of Hunter x Hunter. And he is, let's see here, I don't know any of these characters. Oh, he's Torbjorn. He's Torbjorn in Overwatch. And he is, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, from Genshin Impact, Zhongli. Zhongli. Z-H-O-N-G-L-I. Zhongli. Any other roles that I may or may not know him for? It's him, the John Lee. Oh my god. Let's see. I'm trying to look at his other roles. Speedwagon, yep. Kimi ni Todoke. Oh, he's in that anime, but I don't remember that character, so I can't say whether or not I know him. He's Kimimaro in Naruto. Okay, gotcha. Kimimaro, I believe, is the guy with the bones. The bone guy. Yeah, the bone guy. He is Professor Tomoe in Sailor Moon. Let's see. Shaman King. Oh, 2021. I didn't watch that one. I watched the 4Kids one. Okay, that's all I know him from. Gotcha. Anything else? In Sesame Street, he's Ziggy the Rapping Zebrasaurus. All right. But I remember that one is the one that I most remember him. He's Robbie Damon, of course, from...
What?
Teammates. Friends. Yeah, Goro Kechi.
Yeah. We'll work well together, I'm sure.
Oh my god, it's just Akechi.
Game and set.
Oh no, it's Akechi.
We'll work well together, I'm sure.
And that's exactly what he would say to Joker.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben Diskin, if you don't know who Ben Diskin is, he voices Dub Joseph Joestar in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, Battle Tendency, and he's also, if you've ever watched the cartoon Kids Next Door, he is #1.
Huh? I've been staggered.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
It's nice to be wanted. It's nice to be wanted. Woohoo! We did it!
That is #1.
Let's do this thing.
Adam Howden is Shulk.
Cheers. Right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
They just have Shulk's voice actor here,
They staggered me. Sorry, but it was you or us.
which is cool. It's classic. I believe in the for the girls' side, they have the voice actress for Fiora.
Right, let's do this.
Dan Warren.
There's no substitute for real.
Where have I heard that voice before? Dan Warren. Voices. Voices. Let me take a look at their IMDb. I may or may not know any of these actually, because I don't think I know any of these. I like how in Naruto it just says Hidden Miss Ninja. Oh, he's Byakuya! He's Byakuya in Bleach. Scatter. Senbon Zakura. He's Caster in Fate Zero, which is, I believe, Bluebeard? Right? That guy? Oh, he's Stroheim in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And yeah, that's it. That's all I know him from. Is it the North Star? Yeah, he's Byakuya. That's the one that I know him from. That's the only one that I know him from. Cool voice though.
Here I come, sunshine.
Sunshine. But who am I? Who am I wonder? I will be. Should I just be Robbie Damon?
Game and set.
Oh no, I don't want to be Robbie Damon.
Greetings. Ready?
He's
Yo.
too cool. This is the one that I did before.
Yo,
Come on. Hey! Ready?
Am I Robbie? We're gonna be Robbie Damon. Of Critical Role fame. All right, we got everything. That sure took a while now, didn't it? Because we're already almost 1 hour into the game and we haven't even started playing. But that's create a character for you. That's just how it is. So, that should be everything that we have. I think we put in our name later, don't we? Yeah. This is all the things that we have to choose. All right, time to explore them so you could use them. Yeah. How do I do that? I swear there was an actual option to... I was going to pull up the menu because I'm pretty sure there's an option to save the specific models that you do. Like if you ever want to replay the game and you could just like quick load. And I was gonna do that. Oh, here you go. Yeah, save load avatar data. Oh, let's do it. We're gonna import this guy into Vroid. Into VR chat. There we go. All right. I think you can actually switch out at some point. And here I thought it would take like an hour. There's not that much customization. It's not like Skyrim or other things. There may have been a choose your character that I took a long time doing. I don't remember where though. But there's not too much customization here, you know? Not too much. All right, we'll do that. And we shall actually play the game. For once. We're done. That's all of the preparation for playing the game now. We get to see Elma. I don't think I've ever asked, but what kind of GPU, CPU do I have? I think I have it listed down in the abouts. CPU, I think it's an AMD, right? GPU, Gigabyte, GeForce RTX 3060. Sure. CPU is the AMD Ryzen 7.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds.
That's what I got.
6, 5, 4, 3.
It's been a while since I upgraded anything, which I think I should though. Because things are starting to break down. That may be because I haven't cleaned my PC well enough. As well, I should probably get on that on my day off. Next time though. I must look for a bit, but rise, Life 3D Joshua. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Lita. Have a wonderful rest of your time, son. Bye-bye. Elma! Caitlin Glass. That's Caitlin Glass's voice.
Looks like you're all
I told you I'd be back. Howdy there, Mayday. Welcome. We're just starting to play Xenoblade X. Elma! You're currently in an ad. Oh no! Man, they really redid Elma's face. Well, they did everyone's model. Everyone looked
nice and slow, okay?
very potato-like.
Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Everyone looked very potato-like in the Wii U version. But they already look incredibly pretty. And I'm very much an Elma enjoyer. You're here. Welcome back.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact.
Glowy eyes like this is pretty cool.
Good thing I found you.
There's a reason for it.
My name's Elma.
Nah, it's just a stylistic
you want
choice.
To tell me yours?
It's stylistic. What's my name? Who am I?
You don't even remember your own name? Must be the stasis hangover.
Oh yeah, I had a lot to drink.
Good. Just try and focus, all right?
Guys, what's my name? I think my name's like Attacking the Power of Juju? Juju. Horror members. Yeah, my name is #horror members. We're just gonna be Josh. Joshua Kuju? Should I be Jojo? Nah, we're just gonna be Joshua. We don't need a last name here, so we'll just be Joshua. Ugh, boring name. J&J. Vaccinations? Johnson & Johnson, right? Yeah.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
I remember. Nothing actually. Glowy eyes is pretty cool, but does your head glow with all the colors of the light spectrum? I feel like I wouldn't be able to sleep if that was the case. You know, it's kind of like when you can faintly see light past your eyelids, and it's like, oh, it's distracting me. I can't sleep. In Monster Hunter Wilds, it does. It does? The monsters or the character? I'm doing fine.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right?
You can do that to your pal. Like, oh, really?
You'll be needing a weapon.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, let's get going.
I've been given a gun. And a knife, I think. Yeah, I think we start off with knife and gun. Ooh, we get to choose which class we want to be in. I forgot which one that I did. I think I was samurai gunner. But I think I'm gonna go for a support kind of like class. I like support characters. Now shoot yourself in the balls. Dang. Persona! I don't think that works. Can you imagine if that's what they did in Persona 3? If you're ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward, though an occasional excursion on the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play after all. Yay! Let me just get a feel for the controls again. Yep, just toggle sprint, do that. Jump, there's a very high jump, as you can see here. Very high jump. Whee! Whee! It's very useful. It's gonna come in handy. Imagine if that's how you could choose to execute yourself. 50-50 you die, or you have a persona. That's almost like a stand then. That's what happens in JoJo. That's just a stand arrow. 50-50 you either die or you get a stand. I guess you could stab yourself in the dick. If you want to. Let's go! Wait, do I get to fight now? The arrow is different though. What do you mean? It either killed you or you die. Or you gotta stand. Persona. Actually, JoJo came first.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash. Like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
Damn. Put me back. I don't wanna.
Right. You don't.
I was
remember
happy
the
in
white
stasis.
whale,
Now
do you?
you're making me survive. Is that nice?
The L002? The ship we escaped Earth on?
Would you rather
remember
be
Earth,
in stasis? Like dreaming your life away? Or would you rather end up in a
Earth.
situation where you're probably gonna die?
Or rather,
The only reason it killed people was because no one understood what they wanted from the arrow. I thought it was... Wait, did they not explain that it was like... if you have strong willpower or something like that? Which begs the question why a baby has a stand. If you're strong, if you have a very strong desire to live and seek power,
Ring any bells?
then you get a stand.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Cool. It's a good thing I don't remember anything. Oh, we do go straight to a battle. And we get to hear
It's been following me
a
for
very
a while
nice battle theme.
I didn't want to.
We're gonna have to listen to it, of course.
We're going to need
Elma,
to defend
you can
ourselves.
fight the
You up to the
insect.
task?
I'm gonna listen to the song. Thank you. So for those of you who've never played Xenoblade, X specifically, you have two modes of attack here. You can either, here, of course it does auto attack because that's how Xenoblade works, but you have two weapons of choice. You can either have a gun or a melee weapon. So in this case, I have both a gun and a knife. Can I? Oh, I can. I was trying to just listen to the song because I wanted to hear it. Flame grenade! Robbie Demon in this case. Man, you didn't even get to hear the actual song. It's okay. Once we get into like longer battles, then you'll be able to hear it.
You're not half bad.
You're pretty
There's
good.
plenty of work
You mean?
back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Oh wow, you take me out of stasis, put me in a situation where we're fending for our lives, and telling me to fight? Wow. I think you should just left me. Plus now you have another mouth to feed.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you.
Oh, Elma.
But
damn it.
anyway, we can talk more details later. For now,
It's
let's
too late.
keep moving.
You know what? We're gonna do a video and then I'll put a screenshot of that. Elma! Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. I can't use that now, can I? Oh, we can see. Soul Voices. Soul Voices prompts are instructions, suggestions, or requests. So this is pretty much during the battle, some of your teammates will ask you to perform a classification of an action, right? Your actions have classifications. There's like you know, physical. There's guns. There's buffs, auras. They'll ask you to use one of them, which triggers an effect in battle and can be very useful. So you always have to like take note of what they ask you to do, and if it's available for you to use, you could use it, and that will like sometimes heal up your characters, like everyone, which is good, of course. Sometimes it will help them like hit harder. Well, you'll see. You'll see. You can also customize what each action will do. Yeah, when prompted, use the kind of actions there that they want you to do. You see, you and the prompt's issuer will regain some HP and receive a beneficial effect, and your affinity with that ally will improve. Now, affinity is, well, it's not too involved, I think, if I remember correctly. It's something that exists here, yeah, but nothing that you really have to focus on? I may be wrong. Here we are. Yeah, this is the menu. And it's a menu, so you can like guess what kind of things you have to do there. So we got this advanced storm assault rifle, which we cannot use. You look like a guy. Thank you. Thank you. I was very worried that I looked like a worm. I mean, would you like me if I was? No, I'm kidding. I'm never gonna say that again. And I definitely can't use this thing. There are different classes of weapons as well that are locked to whatever class you choose. Right now, of course, we're the starting class. And I think all we can do is gun, rifle, specifically rifle, and knife. That's it. You're not a worm, are you? I could be. You don't know what I am. So this is what we have on us. Very basic. You could choose your classes right here. So these are the classes available to you. Right now we're a drifter. This is the very basic of basics. After which, I think after rank 10, I want to say. Yeah, I think after rank 10 or after you like unlock all of these arts, you get to choose whatever you want to be. You can either be a striker. If you want to go guns blazing, mixes offensive and defensive arts, and provides HP and melee attack bonuses, well balanced and suited for beginners. Screw that! Now, Commando, choose this route if you want to rack up damage, focuses on skillful application of damage buffs, and provide bonuses to melee accuracy, range accuracy, and evasion. Or you could be an Enforcer, if you want to provide support from afar. I think we're going to do this. We're going to be an Enforcer. Many range arts and bonuses to range attacks and potential, tricky to master, and suited for professionals. And of course, since it's harder, it's going to be funnier if I do it. And we can be... So these are the finals. After that, we branch off again. Okay, so just think... I forgot what they were called in MapleStory. So just say like Adventurer, Mage... magician, ice lightning wizard, and whatever the next one was. just think that. That's all you need to know. Yeah, traveler. You know, this one could be like warrior. This one could be like thief. This one could be like mage. Magician. You go to Eliana? I don't remember what it was called. Kerning City. You can go to Kerning City. You can go to the other place where you become a... What was that called? The warrior class. The place, it was like very rocky. I don't remember what it was called. That's pretty much what that is. Other things you could do, fashion gear. So if you don't like the gear that you equip, you can just override it by giving your character something like that. Well, we only have one thing. But say you didn't like the piece of armor, how it looks in comparison with everything else, right? Maybe it doesn't mesh well with your other equipment. You can just pop on one of these and it'll override the appearance of it. That's all. We don't have anything here, so there's nothing that we can really do. We could do that, But why do you only have sleeves, my guy? He doesn't have a shirt, but he does have sleeves. That is very strange. I mean, I guess anime characters do that, but it's usually from like the forearm down, not forearm up. So we're not going to do that. We're definitely not going to go pantsless like that. Weird. Okay. And here's Elma. You can do the same thing. Am I going to be a pervert? That's what happens. That's just... It is. It is what it is. Hi, Elma. I like Elma's outfit, though. Why can't I wear that? Actually, no, I think I can. Can I? Can I not just, like, take Elma's stuff? I swear I can. In fact, give me that. You wear that. Yeah, give me your stuff. So now I have it equipped to me. Thank you, Elma. Now you're wearing the basic stuff. And I'm dripped out of my... Why am I naked? Oh, you just took my stuff. I didn't actually... I didn't... Oh, I can't even use it. Plus, that doesn't look as cool. What the hell? I'm insufficient level. I need to be level 5. Bro. It didn't let me equip it. How dare they? Okay, well, I guess she could have her clothes back. Sure. Here you go. I'm taking my stuff back. Do-do-do-do. I think I gotta give her stuff back. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. You're not allowed to see that. There you go. Now she has a shirt. There you go. You know what? Let's make her cool by adding fashion gear and then just taking out one of her sleeves. Like that. Ain't that cool? Ain't that the tightest shit? I think she'd be right-handed. There you go. Just take out one of her sleeves. So, oh my god, I keep going in and out of menus. I do apologize for that, by the way. Bad habit of me. Constantly doing that. Are the sound effects a bit too loud for you? By the way, let me know. Oh, there you go. See? You know what? We're not going to be like that. We're not going to worry about how we look. All's good? Nice. Okay. Arts are just the attacks that you could use. Right now, most of them are locked, of course. And there is different arts depending on which weapon you use. See? So knife and assault rifle. And then the other things are skills, which you can equip that does like this, you know, boost melee accuracy, melee auto attack. There's a lot of stuff. When I say that this game is pretty much a one-player MMORPG, I mean it. I mean it. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Classes, we already went through that. Okay. Be cool if it was an MMO now, wouldn't it? Would be cool. In a way, you can play with other people in kind of like raids. Wait a minute. What was that? I didn't have to mash A? Because in like in the original, the Wii U, you had to mash A in order to like complete that. What the heck? How dare they do that to me? I'm gonna just like do that so you can see more. Because back then you had to mash A in order to complete these searches. But now, as I have now just found out, all you have to do is hold the A button.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
Shut up, Akechi. All's well that goes well with the Phantom Thieves. We just grab these things. It's very useful for you to grab as many of these things as possible because they will pop up in quests, and it's good for you to have them like ahead of time, right? So you don't have to go back and remember where each like item is. What was that prompt it just gave me? It gave me a prompt. Okay, you see how Elma was saying now use melee attacks? At that point, you use the melee attack, and that would have a added effect. You could check the effects as well on the menu, and again, you can customize which effect takes place whenever you complete those like prompts. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. Oh, right. So another thing here. So it's giving you a option to, how to say,
Let's see what you've got.
aim at a monster's appendage. And that is because, much like Monster Hunter, you can destroy appendages on the monster's body, which gives you more items that you can get. So there are, you know, like monsters with tails, and if you aim for the tail, you can like cut it off, which gives you more items that you can get at the end of the battle.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
Flame grenade!
Too bad you can't hear the battle theme. I could just like aggro a bunch of monsters so that you could.
Some power.
That's what it looks like when you fulfill the soul
Life
voice.
is going to take me.
We're just assless. We're just assless. I can, you know, grind here a little bit. There's a fight that we're gonna have to do later on. It'd be nice to have a little bit of, how to say, level to us. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of grinding. Grinding right off the bat too. This is a JRPG, so of course. Alma. So all of the attacks are auto. You know, it does it throughout the fight. You can be back here if you want to be more range focused, or you go in there, do some physical like that.
Victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
But all of the attacks are auto unless you use the arts. Those ones you have to prompt yourself. You have to choose them. Like so. You could even start the battle with them. So just like start very quickly. Flame grenade! Like that.
Now it's my
If
turn.
I remember correctly, I don't remember if they do it here. If they had it in this specific
Move in and do
game.
some damage.
But party, what would you call it? It's like when they're very focused on the battle. It's when they're I can't think of the word. You know, they're either discouraged from the fight, like they're taking too much damage and they're discouraged, or you know, like, oh shit, we're doing this. Oh, we're so good.
Shadow strike.
Flame grenade!
Like that. There's a word for it, but I don't remember what the word is.
Nice work.
Cool, we got another art. More arts we have, the more attacks we could use, especially if they prompt us to do it. What is that word? It's like also in battle. It's morale. Morale, there you go. It's morale. I don't remember if morale is a thing in this game.
Let's see what you've got.
Because it definitely is in other Xenoblade games, specifically Xenoblade 1.
Staggering!
In Xenoblade 1, morale is a thing where if you're doing pretty well in the battle, everyone gets buffed up. And if they're doing bad in the battle, everyone's kind of discouraged. You know, they might miss more. There's another aspect here that I was trying to... Oh, yes. Okay. So you see how the meter over here is kind of like going up?
I need healing.
Well, what happens is if you let that go all the way, I forget if it makes the effect of that art more potent, you know, like it makes it stronger, or if it makes it so that you could use the move twice, right? It's pretty much like double charging the art because everything has a cooldown. And if you let that meter go all the way up, it's either that the effects are stronger or you could use the art twice. I don't remember. I should test that out, actually. It resets in the beginning of the... Oh, there is a morale level right there. There's a morale level. Another thing to take notice, of course, each art has like things that it can do. Like this assault hammer deals physical damage and inflicts topple. So you can do that. And the enemy will go down. enemy will go down. It won't be able to get up, so you have a chance to just like do a good amount of damage while it's down. Okay, so I think the effects of it, if you let that meter go all the way up, is that it's just stronger. I have another art where I'm sorry that I'm like just lore dumping, not lore dumping, but like explaining all of the mechanics. I want you to understand what I'm doing here. This attack, Slit Edge, from the side boosts damage. So if you go to the side of the enemy, especially if it's aggroing someone else, and you just like sneak onto the side of it, the effect of that is heightened as well. I think Elma just got new stuff. Ground gear. No. How about Elma? Because you got something, right? These are about the same. Are they? No, melee attack is down on here. Okay. Power rating is 374. That's the same. But the total melee attack is down. Potential just means like more upgrades that you could use. I think. I'm pretty sure. We're going to keep this. Looks about the same anyway. Doesn't look like Elma can use these ones either. And I don't think I can use them. No. How about these? Okay. So there are more things that we can equip now. Anything better than what we already have? This is good. Yeah. 12. That's not bad. Yeah. Let's wear that. It's kind of just like a vest, really. Prototype. Nope. Pants. Prototype boots. Bit better on the defense. Gravity resistance. I'm not worried about that right now. We're in the beginning of the game. There's nothing on my head, though. Was that Elma's to begin with, or was that mine? Don't know. Okay. We're still asses, though. Make no mistake, we are asses. I'm just gonna get rid of all these guys, because why not?
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, no. Oh, there you go. I forget that I can jump sometimes, because that's not a option that I really think of. A lot of the games that I play don't really give you a jump option, do they? I kind of wish this is a thing in, I want to say, Xenoblade 3, where it will actually tell you. Oh no, I think it does tell you. Oh, never mind. It does. I was about to say, as you can see right here, it tells you where you are in relation to the actual enemy. So it says front and then side right here. And of course, like I said, if you use this on the side, the attack is better. Good. I was wondering whether or not they had that. Makes it easier for you to tell where you have to be, where you have to stand. Of course, if the enemy is aggroed on you, it's only ever going to be in the front of you. You're only ever going to be in the front of it, I mean. Until it aggroes on someone else. But me, in this playthrough, I think I'm going to be more of a support role. I don't want to fight. I'll help y'all. I don't want to fight. So we have the chrome armor as well. That just grants physical resistance. You know, makes us tank a bit more. Flame grenade, inflicts blaze, and if you topple him using assault hammer, you can use that, and it boosts damage. So you just gotta think of your arts. You gotta figure out how they work, when best to use them. It's just that kind of game.
Victory is ours. We got him. Let's move.
This is just the starting area, by the way. You know, it kind of looks a bit closed off, but that's because if we were to go a bit further ahead... In fact, let's go ahead and do that now. There's a lot of places to explore. It's nice and murky right now, you know? It's just raining, it's dark. But... Oh, wait, sorry. There's that. Gotta make sure to get as many of these, because that comes up as well. As good benefits. So anything that you can examine like that, sometimes you might not have the level. Because some of these things will require you to have a level, like a certain level of that particular kind of examination in order to do it. If it's too high a level, you're not able to do it. You have to upgrade it via doing quests in the story. It'll show you. So landmark. Oh, hello. Chrome armor.
Chrome armor!
Oh, I could use it on other people as well. Yeah, some of these arts you can use for other people. Let's go ahead and do that. Are you toppled? No, you're not toppled. Well, I kind of just wasted that now, didn't I? That's fun. Also, it's not playing Black Tar. So Black Tar is the name of the battle theme. Oh, here it is. It's playing it now.
And do some damage.
Is that on it? Yeah, it is. Okay, it is playing it. I still don't think you'll be able to hear the actual song. Stagger, if an enemy is staggered, you could use the assault hammer, which topples it so that it goes down. I didn't have the attack, queued up, so I couldn't actually use it. And I'm pretty sure using the same weapon as the art makes it charge faster, if I remember correctly. So since that thing was in cooldown, I equipped the gun and it made the cooldown go faster. There, see, now it's top.
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Different planet. Yeah, there's lyrics to the song. Too bad you can't hear it. It goes like, not even a distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. It's, I don't remember the lyrics, but that's what it sounds like. Before we go into this cutscene, let me just make sure that I got some good equipment here. That's right, I'm padding the runtime again. As I do. Iron knife, there you go, that's better, see? 218, 44, better than the 30 I have, so we're gonna equip that. This one, ooh, now we have things that we can equip here. Which one should it be though? Which one do we got? We only got 300, a measly 382, but instead we're gonna get TP gaining. That's a bit of a trade-off. TP, I believe, is the, I forget how to explain it. It'll come up. But this one does not decrease that, and the attack is still pretty good. There are rarities to the weapons as well. As you can see, this one has a higher rating. A higher rarity, I mean. But I don't think I want this one. I think this is a, yeah, kind of like a beam gun. But we're just going to go with standard Call of Duty. This one's heavier, as you can see. So we're going to do this. Once we figure out which class we want to be, then we'll focus more on that. But right now, we don't got to worry too much. We just got this one, which is just aggro. You know, if you don't want them to attack the other guy, you can just be like, hey, look at me. You can also upgrade these things. As you can see right there, there's an upgrade function. If you do that, effects just go up. That's all. I'm pretty sure you get them by just fighting. You know, they're points that you get from fighting. Are we just gonna be asses the whole game? Everyone gets one piece of equipment that just like doesn't show up. A pauldron, pants, their shirt.
The rain's starting to let
Elma!
up. Just in time for sunrise.
Elma!
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
I'm already loving it. I love this game. I want to play more. Why is it 8 o'clock? I want it to be 6 o'clock so we can play more. I'll be up. 24-hour stream. Starting now. We're going to be here all day. And I'm going to play this game all day. And this is the world that we are in. It is called Mira. The planet is called Mira. The continent that we are in is Primordia. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continents in total. Game is very big. Very big. There's a reason why you get a Skell, aka a whole ass robot Gundam. You see that? See that freaking monster right there? You could fight that. You could fight that as we are right now. They will decimate us, yes, but we could fight it. You could fight that too. They probably won't even see us because they're in the sky, so we don't gotta worry about that. We can do that once we have the ability to fly. But we can't pick a fight with it.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell.
Oh, Elma,
We
you
need
look
to
so
learn
beautiful.
to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
All the music, well, most of the music, I believe, is composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, which you may know from Attack on Titan. You could fight those too, of course. You could reach each peak you see in the background. Granted, you have the ability to do, like, the traversal to do so, whether it's on foot or on a scalp. Those waterfalls, we can go there. Those brontosauruses, we can fight them. I think I'm gonna pick a fight with them just so we die.
We call this planet Mira.
Mira.
You won't find it on any star chart,
We're kind of just stranded here.
but it's our new home.
As that area over there to the right, that's where we need to be. That's our home base. The United States.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can
So?
jump if you like.
Yep.
You could handle the fall.
So there's the thing as well.
But the
There is no
indigents
fall
down there are
damage in this
another
game.
story. Some big, some mean, all nasty.
Unlike Xenoblade 1, 2,
Given
and
our
3,
options, the high road here would be the
Xenoblade
safer
X
way to
does
go,
not have
relatively speaking.
fall damage. Which means, depending on which path we want to take, because there's of
That
course a
said,
path right here.
Whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead.
Yep.
You decide.
Here comes the part where you can just go wherever you want. Right? Enemy detection types. There are different enemy detection types. Some of them will detect you on sight, on sound, if you use an art, or if you just provoke them. Not aggressive, no icon. Visual will react. Auditory will if you hear. I'm pretty sure if you use an art, they will see that as well, or if you attack them. But that might just be the non-combative ones. I mean, not the ones that... What do you call? The ones that don't aggro on sight or sound. I think those are the ones where if you just like attack them, they will attack you. I think Xenoblade 1 is the one where if you use an art, they will see that. 1, 2, or 3. It could be those ones. Yep. If you want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Sprinting is a good time for when you need to get somewhere in a hurry, or when you need to break out of an especially hairy situation, which we will find ourselves in. Now, we have the freedom to either jump down here, and we will survive, of course, or we go down this path that leads directly to where we need to be. First thing I'm gonna do, of course, is go right here, because it's a fast travel point? Yes, it is a fast travel point, which is useful for us, of course. Hello. There's already other people here. You can find these guys just like out here, and you can't necessarily talk to them. They will greet you. Sometimes they'll give you information, but that's more of a like, how would you say? You just pass by them and they'll tell you that stuff.
Ready?
Let's see what you've got.
These enemies, you
Shadow strike.
can aim at different appendages. See that thing in the top of its head? You can pop it if you attack it enough.
Flame grenade!
There, see?
We're in a good
We just popped
position.
it.
Move in!
You'll know if you destroy the appendage if you see that like explosion kind of design.
Is ours.
I never imagined this
Oh,
is
thank you
where
for the
life was going
hydrate.
to take me.
Thank you. I made a mistake when we played this on the Wii U that I kind of just like went all guns blazing everywhere, and it's going to just like kill me each time.
Ready?
It's gotta
Let's see
suck
what
for a
you've
while
got.
trying to catch your streams during weekdays. You're gonna be gone said first week, or has your schedule changed? It's around the time when I would normally get home.
Scream it.
Oh, is it because of the, how'd you say, the
Put some power into this game.
daylights? This is daylight savings? Right, because you're not affected the same way I'm affected, right? Yeah. I remember. Aw. Does that mean you're gonna be late at times? It's okay. It's okay. I'll happily greet you whenever you stop by. You want me to pick a fight with the Brontosaurus? We already have a fast travel here, and if we die, we just spawn back here. Let's do it. Yeah! Oh man, every time I fall down in a video game, I can't help but feel that, you know, like thing in the pit of my stomach. Kind of like when you're on a roller coaster. Generally am, but I'll be late by another hour. Yeah, there's no fall damage here. There's no fall damage. The, what do you call it? The gravity in this place is different. So I don't gotta worry about that. They give you the option, they tell you straight up, whether or not we took that path where we were in earlier, or if we jump down, either way, it'll be fine. So as you can see here, this thing's only level 53. That's not even the highest level monster that you could fight here. But you can pick a fight with it.
I don't like these odds.
Fight me!
Staggering.
Get toppled. Oh shit, I did it too early. Okay. I wanted to at least topple it because I thought that'd be fun. But I used the topple command too early before it got staggered. Oh, we didn't even go there, huh? You couldn't have run, huh? No. It's not one of those games where you can dodge the attack, you know? Once they're targeting you, any attack they do is gonna hit you. Unless it just misses by, how would you say, by probability, by accuracy. So that's the kind of game it is. Now we can go through here. What if you had a sniper rifle? No, it's not like that. You can't use your weapons like that. It's just battle. You just engage in battle, but you can't actually use these guns in the way that you're thinking. That's stupid. No, Xenoblade.
Shall we?
I'm ready for anything.
It's not like that. Now these things are level 5. We should still be fine in terms of fighting them. Because, well, I'm not too
Some power into this. We're in a good
concerned.
position.
I guess that's why there's a ton of support classes. There is 4 of them, right? Well, each class has 4 subclasses, or you know, like you can upgrade to different ones. No, wait, I'm gonna die.
I should heal up first.
There you go. I just healed myself.
This is wearing me down. I need healing.
Am I gonna die here? Nah, don't do that to me. I can't stagger you again. I gotta use this in order to increase the rate of recovery for that art. And then I gotta wait for it to get staggered again.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Yeah!
Leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move
Every
in.
time you complete a soul voice, you get healed up, which is good.
Like where this is.
Please, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
Some power into this one.
Good.
Flame grenade.
Now it's my turn.
Quick, Elma. Grab the aggro. I don't want it. Live a life for life shatters. That's the song. I think we could win this. So long as I don't die, I think we should be fine. Oh no, why did I use Infuriate? Okay, good.
Just serves to make me stronger.
I used Infuriate at the very last second, and if he had hit me, I think I would have died there. Did I level up at all? I am level 4. Good. Do I have new arts? No. I don't. If only you die. I already died, man. I died by the Brontosaurus. You want me to die again?
Let's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't
There
miss
you
this
go.
chance.
Oh, stagger. Oh, what? It didn't topple it.
Scream and appendage destroyed. Move in and
Yeah,
strike.
also, of course, if you destroy the appendage, then they're not able to use certain
Move in.
attacks.
Focus is
You know, it's kind of like Monster Hunter in that way. You recognize Elma's VA from where? Her name's Caitlin Glass. If you watch the dub of Dragon Ball Super, she is one of the angels. I forget her name. Vados. I think her name is Vados. She's in other anime, of course, and I don't remember where off the top of my head. Because I am very bad with names. We're stuck on a whole different planet. Yeah! Some of these attacks are, of course, going to be faster. With the caveat that you're just like closer into the fight. If you don't want to be the one up in the front, you can just be in the back shooting. It's going to be better once we have more people with us. We're going to get another team member later on. Like very quickly. Start a fight. Right, let's do from the side. Deals weapon damage. Boost damage like that.
Melee attacks next.
Now it's my turn.
There you go. We're gonna...
Shadow strike.
What do you call it? We're gonna grind on these guys a little bit. Stop them!
Hammer. Down you go. Open fire.
Boom!
We're in a good position. Move in.
Gives you some good basic combo attacks that you could use. Like the stagger into topple into the flame grenade, which boosts damage against topple targets.
This is wearing me down. I
need
need healing.
Oh, she's Winry. I see. It's been a while since I saw the dub version of Full Metal Alchemist, of course. There are parts of that that are just like, ugh, get me going. The whole thing with Mustang. Roy Mustang against his enemies whenever he's just like blasting them.
If we can just topple them with gunfire.
You'll have soul voices too that you can prompt. It does it randomly, of course, but you can set your soul voices for the other team members to fulfill. Which you can do right here. Soul voices. You can't customize everyone else's, like anyone else's. You can only edit your own. So right here, I think we said wear them down from a distance, right here. Or I'll distract them, you blast them. We can change these. So instead of that, we could use these ones. Weaken them before we go in. Use melee attacks, or we can change it to this. Step in and stagger them, which makes them stagger so that we can topple them. It's a lot of customization. Mustang's fight with Lust was one of the best, anticlimactic, but still the best. I love that. And Mustang versus, was it Greed? It was Greed, right? Oh shit, I failed. I don't have an aura. What are you talking about, Elma? I don't have another melee. Sometimes you can't use it. Sometimes you'll just have to wait unless another team member wants to use theirs. It was Greed. That fight. Where he's just like, ha, 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 ha. He's just going. I got some damage.
Put some power into this.
Upper hand.
The prompts are timed. So if you don't get to do them, then you miss out on it. So it's best, it's very good if you are able to do that. Because again, it does heal you a little bit. Keep yourself freaking alive in these fights. Depending on what you're fighting, you're gonna need that. Because there are stronger enemies, just in general, like, they're called tyrants. Like bigger versions of the enemies that you're already fighting. They have a name, they have a title. An epitaph, or whatever you want to call that.
Nice work.
They have their own, like, theme song. Their own battle theme. Edward was also smart too, realizing what Greed's body armor was made of. You ever watch the live action one? It was decent. From the beginning and middle, and then the end kind of just like, eh. It's like, okay. That's what they're doing.
I can't let this new strength distract him.
I watched the live action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Took me a while to watch Brotherhood after watching the original anime. It's like, I don't want to watch the anime again. It's a good thing I did though.
Put some power into this one.
Dude, we're gonna go to the actual area we need to be after we're done.
We're in a good position.
We need to, you know, get on with it. We need to get on with the story. What was I gonna do?
Catch me up.
Okay. I mean, she said all that art does is keep my defenses up. But it has the added effect of still being able to heal them via the soul voice. So even though the art isn't exactly a heal art, it still is able to heal.
Some power into this.
Upper hand.
Messed up.
I need healing.
Okay. Did I already take out that appendage? No. Wait, does the appendage have its own meter now? Because that didn't used to be like that, I think. Oh, dang it, I didn't topple. Oh well. Die. Oh no, I think I'm gonna die. Wait. Let me put my defense up. We're good.
We got him. Let's move.
All right. That should be it. Is this another? It is. Okay. Do I have access to the map right now? No, I don't. Okay, so I don't have access to fast travel yet. I can use these areas to skip time. Like make it daytime and all that. We're gonna go over there. We're not gonna fight that. That's level 7. I think I might be able to, like, survive that fight, but I'm not going to risk it. Field actions. Anytime you see that, just go for it. Unless you're lower level. In which case you can't. You know, fighting these guys does make me more prepared for the fight we're gonna do, but I don't think it's going to be trying to kill me like that. It is just a starting, like, fight. It's still the beginning of the game. It ain't gonna throw me into the hell's fire or anything like that. Or it could. Definitely could. See those? You could fight those. They're all the way over there. You can swim there. You can swim as far as you want. There's no, like, breath or anything like that. Thank you. You get experience for doing that, too. Mine. Mine. Grab as many as you can see. If you have time to just grab them, go grab them. If you're out exploring, go grab them. They're gonna come up. You're gonna wish you did, because you're gonna be in a, like, quest, and it's gonna be like, can you please give me 3 of these things? Like, oh, I already have it. Because I spent so much time just, like, running around grabbing them. Thank you. All the ones that we've come across are at the level that we can get them, which is good. These guys are non-aggressive, so if I just walk past them, they ain't gonna do anything to me. See that? Look at them. Very strange. They're kind of like fennec foxes with their huge ass ears. I don't know what they are, actually. It could be. Look at those tails, though. That's a reptilian tail. Okay, we're gonna go to where we need to be. Right over there. They have the auditory aggro. Like that. See? I was just a bit too loud near them. And so they attack us. They're also not that strong, so I'm not, like, worried at all. Yeah. And another good thing, of course, is at the end of each fight, your health does go bad. It regenerates. You don't have to, like, worry about healing items or anything like that. The only time you need to worry about healing is within battle, but once you're out of battle, your health goes back up. Like, eventually, it regenerates. Just give it some time.
Move in and strike.
Game and set.
Nice work.
Nice. Ooh, we have recuperate. Okay, so that art has a condition to using it. As you can see right here. Some of these arts have something underneath them, and it says TP. TP is something I believe that accumulates during the battle. And so in order to use these specific arts, you need to have enough TP to use them. So this one will boost evasion and continually restore HP. So regen. And we'll need to use 1000 TP. I think you can get a boost on that if, in the beginning of each fight, if you initiate a fight, it'll give you like a QTE. And if you do that, you get a good amount of TP for it. Right now, I forget if it also goes... Okay, yeah, it doesn't regenerate off battle. Because as you can see, Elma is at 564 and we're at 3000 because we haven't used any. So we can use that art from the get-go. Okay, here we are. NLA. Oh, we have to fight first.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship.
It's not even the whole
Until
ship.
it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons.
It's hilarious just seeing
But
our
we've repurposed
character
a freight
without any
elevator
pants.
that will get us inside.
Ugh. What is that? They kind of look like they're going to transform into a motorcycle.
And they're riled.
With the way they look. It's those circles on their sides. They turn into a motorcycle. They don't.
We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down.
Why us, though?
You ready?
Where's everyone else? Dog, I just woke up. But we'll be fine. Yeah? This is just teaching you about the things that I already said. Melee and ranged. We ain't gotta worry about any of that. Oh, and explain the secondary. We're gonna fight you. We're gonna aim for, let's aim for the, ooh. Bring you down and do that.
Move in and strike.
Oh, we already killed one, nice. I was going to aim for their tails because they have an attack using their tails.
Get control of the battle.
So this one is aura class attack, or move. If they have an aura, they could use that, but they don't in this case. So.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I don't have another physical attack, Elma. Do I? No, I don't.
Shadow strike.
I missed out on that.
Switch to close range
Oh, cool.
combat.
I gotcha.
Appendage destroyed.
Appendage
Move in
destroyed.
and strike.
I don't have another physical. Now I do.
Put some power into this.
Boom. Sometimes I chain. You know, when you do one, they get to do one. The more you go, the better it'll be. Especially with more party members. Because it doesn't have to be you who fulfills that prompt. It could
It's a shame we
be
had to settle near so much wildlife.
someone else in your team.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile. But they aren't necessarily friendly either.
The more important question is, are they tasty?
I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
Can we eat them?
We need to walk that line.
I want to eat them, Elma. Especially the ones that look like chicken.
All right, let's head in.
If it looks like chicken, it's
Who
gotta
knows?
taste good.
Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I mean, we fought some insects, and people eat insects, so I'll eat that. We came across some crabs. I definitely want to eat them. And they're huge. They could feed us. Check the items we could... Where? Oops. Ground gear. Prototype scouter. Vegeta! What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Hey, I'm the Winter Soldier. What does he say in Marvel Rivals? Locked in. I don't know. I never played it. Locked and loaded. See that? You don't want to look like that. That's where the fashion gear comes in. You can make them look all pretty. At this point, I can just take Elma's stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. It's fine. We'll wear the things that we want. These are all the same things. We'll just sell them because I don't think I need it. We are rank 5. Sorry, we're level 5 and we're rank 8 on our class. Once we reach rank 10, we should be able to change into something else. The second person that we're gonna get is gonna be a tank class. And Elma is... What is Elma? Elma's on the attack side, right? Let me take a look at her classes again. So... Lynn is a shield trooper. So she's there. She's a tank. And then... Elma is, I think, a winged viper. Partisan eagle. A partisan eagle, right? Status... Emma. Full Metal Jaguar. All right, she's on the other side. She is on the second part. She's already fully, like, upgraded out. Full Metal Jaguar is... Sorry. Right here. Yeah, she's all the way at the end already. So that's considered... Yeah, that's considered like DPS, wouldn't you say? She's DPS. Lynn will be striker, which I guess you could say it's tank. I'll be support. I'll be cool with that. Howdy there, Pios.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Please understand. Whoa, are you quoting the late great Satoru Iwata? Please understand. Rest in peace. Elma! Elma! Oh. There you are. Almost left you there, buddy. Push. It's okay if I push them. There's no fall damage. They're still gonna be scared, I bet. Can't imagine just like jumping down here is good for your health. For your heart. So we're level 5, right? Still a bit low leveled. But it's okay. Once we have 3 people, it's gonna be a bit easier fighting battles. Yeah, for free? For free? I like how it still has the boots kind of sound effect. I still remember it. I still remember it.
Well, here we are.
Armpit.
Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship.
I think they
anyway.
changed Elma's eye color.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now.
They made her so
We
much
took
prettier.
the name
She was
the city
already
it was
pretty.
modeled after back on Earth.
Even prettier.
We call it New Los Angeles.
Yeah, LA.
Welcome to NLA.
Where's Book Off? Everything about you. There's another song in the game that,
And so it was that another survivor
just
came
this
to join
song.
our band of refugees.
but as a vocal song.
Together, we
I think it's used
resolved
like
to forge a
at
new
every
way of
end
life
of the
here on
chapter.
Mira, come what
It's either the end of a chapter or at
may.
the end of
New LA
each side
is our
mission.
Beautiful lives
Cat.
to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
That's Blade Tower.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light, and our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for
that was gonna go down.
Only
No,
that
never
we
mind.
had to keep living in order to see it.
God damn it. No pants. We're gonna stay no pants. I don't care. Dude. This is NLA. Our home base. It's gonna be the only habitat. Xenoblade X. Definitive edition. Messed up. Finally here on the Switch. And that'll be it for tonight. I'm kidding. Not. I've been waiting for this game. You think I'm going to end right here? No, we got time. We just got time in general. I think we meet Gwyn and
How about a quick tour of the facilities
Irina?
to refresh your memory?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Alma. I don't remember anywhere here.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Oh, free housing. Nice. Can I get pants? Not. I'm gonna choose whichever piece of armor they're not gonna have. Except for Lynn. Lynn just keeps all her clothes because she's a child. I'm not gonna do that.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share.
Hello.
Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White
Maurice
Whale crew members.
Chausson.
These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will...
Can you imagine the situation though? You're drift off in space, trying to find a new home. Now you're stranded. Now you gotta figure everything out. You gotta hope that you can just like survive wherever the hell you land. In this case, we freaking crash landed.
2 days ago, ma'am.
We didn't mean to be here. We just crashed here.
Political aid to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
Irina, Gwyn.
Hey, these two.
Nice work out there, ma'am.
These are also team members that you can recruit. There's a bunch of characters that you can recruit in this game. You could choose whichever ones you want to take into battle. Each one has a story to them, so it would be nice for you to explore all of them. Wonder why they call Elma ma'am. Or if it's European mom. Ask who these two people are. You're a ma'am?
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
Hi.
This
I'm
one of the survivors,
Joshua, no
Colonel?
last name.
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Yeah, the guy lied, by the way.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more
I
crew
feel like they
members?
made Gwyn...
Come on, seriously?
They gave Gwyn more of a
was never
chin.
one to let the truth get in the way of a good
They
speech.
gave him more of a jawline, because he didn't look like that.
Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina.
Irina looks
I'm with
about the same.
Interceptors.
Just without the potato face of
Me too.
Wii U.
Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
But yeah, for
Or just
Gwyn, they definitely gave him more of a jawline.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the
Which kinda
Special
doesn't
Operations
fit him.
Heavy Armor Training Unit. AKA
Maybe that's the
Skeleton
point. It's just a
Crew.
contrast, you know?
I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that.
Irina.
And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect.
I think I usually had Irina in my team.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
I think so. I don't remember what my endgame team was.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
I love Caitlin Glass's voice, by the
All
way.
right, ma'am.
Sounds
We should
so
be getting back to
soothing.
work.
Sounds
Until
so
next
soothing
time,
to listen to.
Colonel.
Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Right. We should be going to...
You are going to
The
help me
administrative
survive in this
district
gosh
isn't
darn,
far. That's
world.
where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Look how our appearance has changed since the beginning of the game already. We have a freaking scouter on our face. We are Saiyan. I wish there were more saying stuff like a pauldron and all that. Actually, is there? There might be. Not sure I remember.
Experience just serves to make me stronger.
It is so strange. Because this isn't the voice that I usually have my character. Now it's Robbie Damon.
Really?
Really? Welcome to the Industrial District, where we laborers work ourselves to the bone building new LA for everyone else to enjoy. Sorry, did that sound grumpy?
Hey,
Hey, you're that new guy, aren't ya? The new crew member that Elma found, right? I was wondering what sort of person you'd be. You're a handsome one, that's for sure. Yes, sir. I like the cut of your jib. Well, welcome to New LA. We're happy to have you. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you have to do before you get situated, huh? Paperwork and whatnot? In that case, you can just hop right into that transport that's idling over there, and it'll take you straight to the administrative district. I don't have the power to fast travel yet, not until we get access to the map. So that, by the way, down there, as you can see, is a skell. We can't have one yet. That's not until later. But this is what a skell looks like. There's different designs. You could find multiple of them. Like there's one right here, see? Completely different design. Each of them has like a, you know, kind of like DPS, tank. There's definitely like bulkier ones that you can get. They're very expensive. If you want a different class of a skell outside of the one that you're provided in the beginning, once you get your license for it, you're gonna have to shell out. These things ain't cheap, you know.
Wow.
I heard gunshots and some sort of dying wail from the other side of the west gate. I guess one of the teams must have been fighting with an indigent. I really hope they finally took out the aggressive indigents that have been causing problems just outside the city. Because in that case, we should be able to open the west gate soon.
And this is where we meet both Doug and Lynn, I think. Ah, Boots. Elma. Please step. A flying skell. I'll explain stuff here regarding the skells. Ooh, there he goes. No, he's going for the bridge. Now, skells are still, how would you say, in development in this game. Within the lore. It's either the skells themselves or specifically the flight module. Flight module is very, like, still in the works. And that's a Lynn right there. She is not, she should not be driving, that's for sure. Because she's like, what, 12, 13 or something like that? Doo-doo-doo-doo. They changed her design.
Damn it!
And that is Patrick Science, however you say his name. AKA some guy in Hitalia, some guy in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that can stop time, some person in Rune Factory Oceans, if you ever played that game. They changed Lynn's design. Back then she had 2 of the Monado hair clips that are on her face. Now there's only 1, and the other side of her hair just like frames her face now. But both of them were, you know, like pushed back by the pin. Both sides.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that.
And there's
The intake
Morgana's
exhaust
voice.
bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn.
Hello.
Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the
Pay no
controls.
attention to the fact that my man has
Hey,
no
Elma.
pants.
How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's?
The only.
Cool.
And the
I'm
only
Lynn
survivor.
Lee, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
How to do? Lynn, I think her full name. Wait, did she say her full name? Lynn Lee Koo. That's her full name. Find out how old Lynn is. Find out what happened with the exhaust. Now, some of these choices, I should probably warn you, some of them are just whatever. You could choose whichever one you want. Others have very drastic consequences. One I know definitely. And so if I were to choose that, like, the wrong thing, if I were to choose the wrong thing there, then something very bad could happen in the game. So be sure to assess the situation, you know, figure out which option is the best thing, get some context behind it all before you make that decision. So it doesn't matter here. Find out how old Lynn is, find out what happened with the exhaust. I already told you, Lynn is like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking.
Scouter, though. That Scouter looks
But
actually kind of cool.
Young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Does Patrick States always play big, bulky people?
Why do you ask?
He's also Guile.
As long
Street
as
Fighter,
you're here,
right?
why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
Can I have a scale?
That sounds like a great idea.
They should have changed it so that I get a scale very early on.
You can
Please.
clean up here and dock the scale.
I think that might be a bit broken.
Don't mind the exhaust.
No, that would be broken. What am I saying?
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Do. Excuse me. I think right now Lynn is a passive member, which means she's not actually in our team. Oh, I think she is, though. You could change the active party composition from main menu and active members. This is something that they changed, and I did see this. So back then, whenever you wanted to recruit a person, a recruitable, you like put them on your team, you had to talk to them. You had to find them, talk to them, and then put them on your team. But in the definitive edition, and thank goodness, they put them all in the screen, and you can just choose whoever you want in your team, put them in your team. Put someone else on reserve. You don't have to go find them. You don't have to look for them. You could just do it right here. There you can select allies from the reverse and add them to your active party. Reserve, not reverse, but you can do it in reverse or swap them around. Please know that there are times where you will not be able to change members. Yes, some quests will need you to have certain members on your team, or it'll tell you that you can only have a certain number of people on your team. Because usually that means that they're gonna add someone in within the story. So you need to have an empty slot. What? Oh no, I was about to say she's higher level than me. No, we're about the same level. We leveled up earlier. So, Shield Trooper, Tank, Tankish. Yeah, that's Tank. Full Metal Jaguar, DPS. We're still Drifter. Ooh, affinity chart. Where do I even see that? I don't remember. Active members, intel. Oh, there you go. Affinity chart. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of NPCs here. Some of them you won't really care about. They're just there, you know. They'll have a name, but you don't really need to care. I don't think. Does it matter? Does it matter? Well, we'll see. I don't remember everything about this game, so. Achievements, nice. I like the idea of achievements. I never go out of my way to get all of them, because that's too much. But, you know, whenever I get them, I was like, ooh, nice. These are all of the things. Oh, hello. Just ran up to us. Okay, let's see which ones we would eat. I would definitely eat this. Then again, I'm not too much of a seafood guy. Not anymore. Some seafood I'd eat more than others. Crabs are too much work for me to eat them. Even though I know they're supposed to taste good. It's like, I'm too lazy. Just give me the meat. Straight up. Or give me the fake. I don't care. That's a pig. I definitely want to eat that. Yeah, too lazy, right? Too lazy. I'm too lazy to eat crawfish. I'm too lazy to eat shrimp. Anything that I have to work for, I'm not gonna eat that. You don't want to pull out the meat, right? You don't have to crack all the bones. Fish, in general, is fine. I just don't like the fact that at any point that I am, like, eating it, I might stab my throat on something, aka their bones. So I don't like that. That's why I'm too lazy to eat seafood. I'll eat that. This one's probably... I feel like you'd have to cut a bit in order to find edible meat. It might be all fat somewhere at parts. People eat insects, so I'll eat that. I used to enjoy mussels and clams, but now I can't stand them. They have a weird texture for me to enjoy them. Really? I will actually eat... Well, I don't like clams that much, but I will definitely eat mussels. You know the Filipino food where it's just like a whole bunch of mussels in a soup. I will definitely eat that. I'll eat a lot of them. Whole bag. Fill up a whole bag. You can't? That's fair. I used to not like... There was a period where I didn't want to eat mussels. But then I was like, all right, I like these. It's like, oh yeah, I remember. I like these.
Hey, listen.
It's nauseating. I don't like the texture of clams, that's for sure. I don't like the sliminess of it. But the texture of mussels, I mean, they're pretty firm. You know, so that they don't like... not creep me out, but like they don't like make me go ugh. Filipino cuisines that have chicken heart and liver, you will not ever oh, I love them though. I love those. Chicken heart, liver, gizzard. I love me some of that stuff. Do you eat chicken feet at least? Crap. How am I supposed to handle this by myself? No, don't mind me. Go on ahead to the Blade Barracks. There's a transport pilot just down this way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administrative district. No, not really. Wow. Not even that, huh? Interesting. Ask Roscoe about the Curator's Division.
Listen to this.
Even merely maintaining our current frontline requires ludicrous amounts of money and materials. It was difficult enough on Earth, but supporting a military on a planet like this requires resources on a whole nother scale. Which means we Curators need to secure sufficient resources here on Mira to fuel Blade's military activities. Otherwise, it'll be impossible to sustain offensives against our new enemies, search for Lifehold, or continue countless other Blade projects. It's not the most glamorous line of work, but when I came to understand how important it was to the continuance of Blade, I knew I had to join up. I don't understand the appeal of chicken feet. They don't really taste like anything to me. I'm not sure why I like eating them, because they are a bit of a hassle because you have to spit out. You can only eat like part of it, you know, because a lot of it is bone. You can only eat the nice soft chewy parts. Like even the actual fingers themselves. You gotta just like eat around the bones, spit them out and all that. Kind of goes against my whole thing of not wanting to work to eat my food. But I actually quite like eating chicken feet. Yeah. Are you not an offal guy, I guess, maybe? Like in terms of, let's say, beef, will you not eat like tendon or tripe? No? Okay. Gotcha. Those ones I like eating as well, especially in pho. Tendon and pho. Thought about it, but I'm sure I'd have gagged that off. Yeah, it seemed to me that you're not really an innards kind of guy.
Not bad, huh? You can see
You're more for
everything
the
from up here.
main
It beats
stuff.
walking, that's for sure.
The
You've had
best
tripe,
way
but it
to
also
see
didn't taste
LA.
like anything.
I
It just
never get
takes
tired of this
the
food. It's like a different
taste
city every
of
time.
whatever it's like marinated in,
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks.
or like
There's still
it's
so
in,
much to
like
be
pho.
done.
One day at a time.
I like the chewiness of.
Speaking of which, we don't really
Tendon.
have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
You got it.
New LA is divided into 4 districts.
Now I'm kind
We
of
departed
hungry
from
for
the
sisig.
industrial district, where Doug
I
and I
want
were conducting
seasick.
the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industry.
I can't eat rice yet. I have to wait another week until the competition's over, and then I'm free reign. Yeah, I did eat curry yesterday, but that's for an occasion. But once it's April, I'm free to go. I will still be trying to lose weight, of course, because I'm nowhere near my goal. So I gotta keep going on that. But at the very least, I'll be able to lighten up. I'll be able to have rice every now and then.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown.
See, the thing is, you know, they're telling us the different districts in New LA, but you're mostly gonna be near Blade Tower, because that's where all the shops is. Yeah, they say this is an industrial part, you know, or like they're for shopping and all that. You're gonna be there for like some story stuff, side missions and all that. Maybe if someone needs a mission done. But in terms of like shopping, everything that you need is going to be near your home place. Promise yourself you wouldn't eat a burger this week, because I would go to a burger place weekly. But I can't. What kind of burger did you get? Was it from a local place or a chain?
Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our
What did you eat with it? What was on the burger? Boiger.
Not to mention Armory
Culver's.
as well as the barracks where
Is that a chain? I don't know. A Culver's. It might not be available where I am, or maybe I haven't been in one. Culver's? Culver's.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing.
Okay, no, definitely not where I am. Oh no, actually, there's one, I believe. There is one.
Of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Oh, it's opening up. Wait, it's actually opening up in 2 days, maybe? Is this an old one? No, it was last year. Never mind. So I guess we have one. We have one. Culver's is OP though. Also, hello there, Luna. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. How are ya? It's a Midwest burger joint. Okay. It seems like there's one that just opened up last year, in my state. I don't know where it is or how far it is away from me. Kind of curious now, actually.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
It is.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The
Oh no, it's not showing me one in my state. Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong then. Might be in downtown San Fran. Well, I'm nowhere near San
That road
Fran.
there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
I'm definitely not gonna be
We'll pass through
driving
Armory
again
Alley, but let's not get
through
sidetracked, okay?
like to
We can check it out later.
California. Nah, can't do that. Last time I went driving for a burger place was to Oregon, because that was the closest to an In-N-Out for me. In-N-Out is fine. It's okay. Not worth the trouble of driving all the way down there. It was fine. Got a couple of boxes of it, I think. Stella, inquire.
Here's what I know.
The officers are aware that not all of New LA's citizens are on board with Director General Chaosung's policies. But the more we allow our ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully, some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually. You've got the look of someone who might just be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know and I'll assign you something important.
Okay. Can I grab this thing? This thing might not be at the level that I can do it, right? Dang it. I wonder what I'm gonna have for my meal when I am free. When I'm free to eat whatever I want. What am I gonna have? Am I gonna have shawarma? Am I gonna have pizza? Am I gonna have a boiger? Am I gonna have a sushi? Just rice in general? I wonder what it is. This is the whole area where you're gonna be shopping. So this is where you can give money for like research and development into equipment, like armor, scales, and weapons, and other things like that. I believe this is the terminal for it. We don't have access to it right now. Each of these vendors is going to be like equipment like that. Equipment.
Am I right?
Actually, it might literally be only these two terminals. It's only going to be these two terminals. Yeah, research and development, actually buying stuff. I think there are other things that open up, especially there's a NPC that you could find here. I don't remember if he sells anything or if it's just he's just working there. You regret not finishing this game on the Wii U? Oh man. When it was on the Wii U, I played it like all the time. I wouldn't even like turn off my Wii U. I'd have it like it was very bad, by the way, because I would have it on for who knows how long. Because here's the thing about Skells. They have fuel. Skells got fuel. And if you deplete it, you gotta wait for that thing to recharge. And it recharges over time. I think there are other ways for you to recharge it. But if you just let your Wii U run for a long time, it will definitely like recharge. Here's what I did. Ready for this? I was fighting the final boss, right? And I think I was under-leveled, which is why I was getting my ass kicked so much. But I ran out of fuel for my Skell in the middle of the fight. So what did I do? No, I think I died, and then it took me back. But it didn't reset the Skell fuel, which meant I had to stand there for a good long while until it went all the way back up. You gotta be careful with your Skells, man. They can also break. Not good. Let's get all of our like things out of the way so that we can explore. There's a lot of introduction.
And here we are.
Here.
The Blade Barracks. Consider yourself
Well, I
our
love
guest until
Xenoblade
we
X.
finish getting you registered.
I'm so
Feel free
happy,
to come and go
so
as you
happy
please.
that all of these Xenoblade games are just available on the Switch and that a lot more people have access to this game. I hope whoever's playing this for the first time enjoys it, and whoever is playing for a second time or more, replaying it, able to replay it, I hope they're happy as well. Thank you for the hydrate. Give me 1 second. Dude, wait, when did you hydrate for the second time? Did I miss that, by the way? Because I see you've done it 3 times. I may have missed the second one. And if so, sorry. Ask about registration. Frown and say nothing. I don't want to work.
I think I can answer that one.
Secretary Nagi. I forgot the word secretary.
The latest rescue.
That's quite the chin you have there,
Secretary
sir.
Nagi.
Miss Ku.
Ku.
Chipper is always.
Lin-Li Ku. That's her
What
name.
can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into
What kind of
Doug
name is
Barrett
that?
on the way
Lin-Li Ku.
And he didn't seem quite so upbeat.
What is
Anything
that?
about
Is that
today's flight I should know?
Chai?
No. Nothing to worry about.
There is a person here named Lao.
Be sure it's.
I'm pretty sure he has a Chinese
More
name.
importantly, Elma.
What's a
found
Lin-Li
another
Ku?
one. Excellent work.
What does that sound like? Does that sound Korean to you? I
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
think Secretary Nagi is Japanese.
As for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Doo-doo-doo. I am still in my underpants, and we're gonna stay that way.
forgive me.
We don't
Must
need
be
underwear.
weary from the stasis and your
I mean,
journey
sorry, we
back
don't
to
need
us.
pants. We need underwear
After
because
you.
I wouldn't be able to stream
I'll
because
put on some tea.
against TOS. Nagi no Asukara. Why does that sound so familiar? Nagi no Asukara. Nagi. Oops. Nagi no Asukara. It's an anime. Ah, this anime. Did I ever watch this anime? I don't think I did. I think I've seen clips of it. Excuse me while I burp. Excuse me. Wait, do we pick our division right now? No, that's not until later. There are divisions that you can join, which
Allow
doesn't
me
really
to
matter.
formally introduce myself.
It's just like a title.
My
It's like
name is
choosing
Kentaro
Valor,
Nagi.
Instinct, or
You may
whatever the other
remember
one
me
was.
as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense
No, Mystic.
here for New LA.
Mystic?
The provisional government has charged me with keeping the
Instinct,
peace.
Valor,
so all
and the
military
other
and
one, the
police
blue one.
matters fall under my jurisdiction.
I don't know why I don't remember the name of it, because I was in that
officer.
team.
And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
With Leader Blanche, I think their name is.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss?
What?
From the
I didn't do that. Why would I do
He could
that?
barely remember his name.
Why would I take out
Nothing at all about what
Elma's
happened to Earth or the
sleeve
White
like
Whale.
that? You think I'd do that just so I could look there?
Come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what? 2 months?
2 months?
It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
What have we been doing in 2 months? In 2 months, we should have conquered this whole planet.
Where should we begin?
If we were truly humans, we would have done so a long time ago. We would have laid waste to all of the native, like, animals here. Chop down all the trees. Okay, ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more information about Blade. Ask about registration. I think it makes us do all of it, so.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Man, why they gotta get us involved in it? We were just like chilling,
Their
hanging.
Technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension.
They just wanted to
We were
fight
like
near
infants,
us.
Naked, powerless.
Naked.
The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Man, Xenoblade games really gotta stop blowing up the Earth.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do
I think
know
Elma's
is
hair
without
like
you,
is
there'd
different
have been no
from the Wii
Project
U
Exodus,
version. It's
and
definitely
no
fluffier.
escape for any of us.
Her hair was
go
like really
perfectly?
flat. Now it kind of just like sticks out.
But we are here,
Looks
and we
nice.
are alive. We survived.
She definitely didn't have.
So yes.
No, she
Project
did.
Exodus.
The way her hair frames her face like
Once we
that.
learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her
There
various
are
life forms.
3 separate models
That
for
plan
Elma.
was the Earth Life Colonization Project.
One in the original
otherwise known
Xenoblade
as
X.
Project Exodus.
Second being Xenoblade 2. And 3 for the definitive edition.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years
In
wandering
Xenoblade 2, they
space.
made her look very
2
anime.
hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually
See
be
that
made
whole
for
ship?
us.
The only thing that survived is literally
Xenoforms found
the
us again, and
thing.
well, it wasn't a happy reunion.
The place that we are right now.
Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
See how small
better and for
that
worse,
pod is compared to
we
the
were
whole
close
ass
to
ship.
Planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale.
There we go.
Inertia and gravity took it from there.
I'm surprised that we
The
even
ship
survived the
had taken
crash.
way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Elma.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current
I think
state.
her eyes were silver.
Searching for survivors,
back then.
establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
I thought it would be funny if I just like
Basically,
flip-flop
making it
between
a
the Wii
sustainable
U
city.
and the Switch just to like show you comparisons and all that. I would have to have a HDMI splitter. It's just like flop, oh Wii U, flop, Switch. I need more information about Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
I feel like you chose the word
It's a
Blade and
relatively
fit
new
those
organization.
words.
Up there in space,
Into it. It's
we
like, oh,
had
we
plenty
need
of
a
provisions,
cool ass
and a crew
name.
trained to handle
Blade.
the limited amount of situations we might
Make some
encounter
words
in our
that like
travels.
attach it to that.
But
Yo,
of
yo, Josh.
course,
Howdy
all
there,
that
Cyber. Welcome to the
changed
scene.
after
Thank you
we
for stopping by.
lost most
How
of
are
our
you?
ship
Hello,
and
hello,
crashing
hello.
down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on.
We got
It was
plenty
too
of
much for the provisional
food.
government to manage on its own.
We can
So
just
Blade
eat
was
all the
born.
wildlife.
The idea was to
All
have
of
one
them.
central organization with different disciplines to fill these various
This is my
roles.
dungeon meshy.
Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly...
Everyone is on this game lately, as they should. More people need to play
Fighting
Xenoblade,
isn't our most
and I
important
want them
duty.
to.
Right now, we have a single top
I
priority
need them
that
to.
supersedes all others.
I need them to join the hype of it.
Search for and recovery of
The Lifehold. You can't even find a copy? Physical, I'm assuming?
Take a look at this.
I pre-ordered mine directly from Nintendo website. You're not downloading it, fair.
The white
It's
whale was
significantly
designed to carry an
smaller
exceedingly
in
large
size
number of passengers,
from the
all
Wii
of
U
them held in
version.
stasis,
Because the thing is,
all housed in a
for the
structure
Wii U
called the
version,
Lifehold.
there were additional
This is a
downloads that
complete
you had to
schematic
do.
of
Well,
that
you didn't have
facility.
to, but it definitely helped,
Only essential
like load
personnel
in
were conscious
resources
and
so that
active
things
for the
would
journey
load
from Earth.
faster
The
and just
flight
look
crew,
better.
maintenance engineers.
That's how big the
And of
game was
course,
on the
some
Wii U,
military, so
and
we
they
could defend ourselves
somehow
if necessary.
lowered it for the
vast
remaster.
majority were in the
I don't know how the hell they did that.
are in
You
the
want on
Lifehold.
yourself? I like having
With
physical
any
games.
luck, they're
This
all
one's
still
physical.
there, in stasis,
I got it physical.
waiting to be rescued.
I pre-ordered straight
But
from Nintendo
there's a
website.
problem. We now know the Lifehold broke
That's
apart
all.
along with the rest of the ship when we came
I don't think they
down
allow
on
you to
Mira.
pre-order games on Amazon anymore.
What we don't
'Cause I
know
feel
is
like I don't
exactly
see
where
that
all the
anymore.
pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Did you? Oh. Because I remember I tried pre-ordering Echoes of Wisdom on Amazon, but I never saw it. Who knows? You just can't pre-order of the
Yes.
of
All
the week of
citizens
release.
NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health.
I mean,
All
I came
purely
here
as a
fighting. I
precaution.
think I'm good.
I'm sure you understand.
I think I'm good to
As
go.
the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain
Y'all
responsibilities.
look a bit too peaceful down there. So,
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
there we go.
In any case,
Have fun.
I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired.
Are you
of hearing
familiar
myself
with
speak.
the
Why don't you
Xenoblade
take our
franchise,
guest out
Cyber?
for some air?
Like any of the other ones?
Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Have you played the others?
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Brief. Hey, that's what I'm wearing right now. Briefs. Are you a boxer or a brief guy? I'm a boxer brief guy. Stretchiness and comfortability. You're familiar with Shulk and the Shulk amiibo. Nice. I don't even have the Shulk amiibo. Navigation panel. Press R to display the navigation panel in the bottom right of the screen. This will show the objectives of your currently tracked missions, etc. Track missions from main menu, missions. You do have all the Xenoblade games. Good! A Kindred Spear. You just never finished them. Finish them! Kidding. No pressure. I have also played all the Xenoblade games available. I own all of them as well. I bought Xenoblade 1 technically 3 times because I played it on the Wii originally. I got it on the 3DS and then I got it on the Switch for the definitive edition. You're even getting a theme piano. Ooh, nice. Nice. What is it of? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to reveal it, it's fine. This is our base of operation. Later on, I think we can just like... Oh, can I do it right now? I can customize right now? Oh, congratulations, Luna. Congratulations. I can't do it right now, because you can customize just the colors of this area. You can also display holograms of any thing that you have available. Usually like a skull or an enemy or a person. You're gonna be in Dunban's trip. Oh, nice. I like that. You love the whole one-armed swordsman look. Ah, Oron. Well, he's kind of. I mean, he always has one arm, you know, like on that thing.
We're authorized to let a
I'm an
civilian
Oron
tour the
fan.
Administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really want him to join
Oron's so
Blade.
dang cool. Kind of makes me want to play
EAD is
Final
a bit
Fantasy
different
X
from
again.
the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Skell.
A load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
I want one.
Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Give me one. Why are they so damn expensive? What a skull is. Gaze longingly at the skull. You're gonna pull a few friends on mostly because I need them to make sure I beat it. Nice. Here's a little fun fact on the skulls. They weren't originally called skulls. In fact, you can even see in earlier trailers of the game, they were actually called dolls. Even in the battle theme for the game, they still refer to them as dolls. But then they changed the name to Skull. Not sure why. Maybe like skeleton?
Everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations.
Transformations are really
had
cool.
That dream where you're inside
Yeah, they were called
just
dolls.
Transforming over and over and over?
Calm down there.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fan fiction. Hold on.
I only
just
chose
pull it
that
up here. One
option
sec.
because she
Lynn.
says Skell fanfiction.
Right. Sorry.
How does that even work? What does Skell fanfiction
Originally,
entail?
skulls were developed as a defense
Why not
measure
mannequins
to
since
counter
they're man
potential alien
operated?
threats.
But what about women?
Wasn't
Women
enough
can
to save
operate.
Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
They can operate skulls.
Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology.
Sorry, there's a YouTube like parody of
I'd love to
not
get you
parody.
into
You know
one
one of them
for
like YouTube
yourself,
poop kind of
but
things where they
it's
just
not
like
that
really
simple.
mess around with
Well,
the
yeah,
audio.
duh. For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot
Just that one
Skell.
line is like, they
And
would have
even
never
then,
come
you
so
need a
far, so
license.
fast.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're
It's just some
complex
dumb
machines
stuff.
with powerful weapons.
Are you saying women can't
And
identify
they're
as man
precious
or a
resource.
harlequin?
We only have
JK.
so many of them to go around.
Dang, you got me there.
So
Now I'm gonna be
yes,
the
as
one
you
that's
might
canceled.
imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
I like Elma's
They
look with that
choose
one
you,
exposed
not
arm.
the other way
I
around.
think that's a cool
You
design.
can't just walk in the front door
Asymmetry
and
is
volunteer.
awesome.
There is some.
Oh my god, is that
criteria.
these snow guys from Kirby?
Details are largely hidden, but
Nice.
basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
Who said I'm American?
So what do you say?
What if I am from
If
a
you
different
become
colony
blade
ship,
and work
huh?
hard, I'm sure it'll only be a
Floppy
matter of time
zombie.
before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me.
Can I
Why
get
don't we check out the
my
mission
division
control
yet?
board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Probably
call.
not yet.
Let's
We haven't
head on
met the
over.
guy who helps us assign to a division. But again, it doesn't really matter which division you join because it's all the same. You just get to be part of that team. You know, you get to like be all, ha, Mystic Gang. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mystic. Screw you, Valor. And especially screw you, Instinct. Stop trying to get my freaking tower. What's funny, when I played Pokemon Go, there was a, one of them areas that you can take control of right outside of my house. And I'd always be fighting against another person for control of that tower, or whatever they're called. Stop, whatever you want to call them, station. Back when I played the game, I don't play it anymore, of course, because I'm too lazy. Yeah, exposed shoulder for free. I mean, look at me. I got my toes out for free. Free. Look at them low poly. Look at them. I think everyone should have. It's kind of like everyone in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, where everyone has like a red ribbon. It's like a red ribbon, right? Everyone gets a red ribbon. I should have all of my party members just have an exposed arm. Yeah, them pixelated piggies. Oops. We gotta go to fashion gear. It is. Left arm, none. No, sorry, right arm, none. Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. We accept we accept many people. If you like them pixelated piggies, then power to ya. Everyone gets an exposed arm. It's part of the team. Lynn? No. Do. You hate feet, but we were just talking about how much we love chicken feet. Well, I said I like chicken feet. Ion doesn't like it. You want low poly peg legs? I think that would be pretty easy considering it's just a stick.
We don't have a dispatch system,
Yar.
so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
I joke about my taste so much that it starts to, like, I'm worried that people think that I'm actually into them. Those kinds of things.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home.
When will humanity evolve in that form? There's got to be a situation where we really need peg legs in order to survive.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Okay. Yeah, this is the control panel with all of the assignments that you can get. But you are into them. You just keep denying it publicly. Who said? Oh, come on, Ion. Why are you doing this to me? I am inside my little bubble thing. Now I gotta bring out the earthquake.
And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Give me 1 second. While they do all the explanation, we need our wings and mandatory leg amputations. It's just gonna become like a cyberpunk situation where there's gonna be like a discourse between replacing your body with cybernetics and all that. Just gonna be like one of those. Give me 1 second while I set up the earthquake. Thank you, Ion. I got it. Everyone needs all cyber in them. Well, I can see that you're an advocate for cyber, considering your name. If you could replace any of your body parts with a cybernetic, which one would you replace? I think if I were to decide a body part that I would want to replace with cybernetics, I'd want to replace my eyes. I'd love to have cybernetic eyes. You know, like they could see far away or they can analyze stuff and all that. I'd want one of them. Your balls? What would cybernetic balls entail anyway? Are they just like free from being kicked? You don't have to worry about that. Sure, I guess. But what if I hack into your balls then? Huh? What if I do that? What if I upload a virus into your balls? Wouldn't that suck?
Yes?
Inquire. Hello there, Eleonora. Funny, you look like Satan. You share the name of someone in Tokyo Mirage Session, also named Eleonora, also happens to be blonde. Also happens to have... No, I think she doesn't have the one bangs longer than the other. No, they want to be cybernetic. Oh, okay. I was saying more cybernetic, but you just want prosthetic balls. I see. What would they be made out of? Would they be wood? Would they be plastic or what? Carbon fiber?
This is mission control. As a blade, you can... Oh, I see that you haven't yet registered as a blade. Well, if you do register and join a division, you'll be able to accept missions right here. I understand that you haven't yet decided what role you wish to play here in New LA, and that's fine. But I believe you would make a splendid blade. Trust me, I've seen off countless blades standing right here. I know talent when I see it.
You get cybernetic legs, I'd get cybernetic eyes. I don't want to wear glasses anymore. I'd still wear glasses because I like the look of glasses, but I'd want cybernetic eyes for the vision aspect of it. Just like night vision. Maybe even laser eyes. Just being able to see far away and scan stuff into like a memory bank and all that. Have you ever played Anarchy Reigns? There was a guy who turned his leg into a revolver. That's badass. I feel like I've watched a movie. It may have been Terminator or something like that, where someone had a leg that turned into a rifle or something like that. Have you? I can have a pile punker. Maybe replace my left arm.
Going gets tough,
What's a pile
the tough go
punker?
to the scout console. You know, to get tougher.
Should I just Winter Soldier
If you
my
end
other
up
arm?
joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for
So
any one
in the
way to
Wii U
handle.
version,
They tend to call for
you
multiple members
could
with specialized knowledge or
recruit
unique skills.
other people online. You could register your
This console
character
lets you search for
and
recruit other blades to fill those
yeah,
roles
it says right
for
there.
just
You could
such an
recruit other
occasion.
Blade members, aka other
Can't spell
players.
blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right?
You ever
So,
watch
you ready
Big
to
O?
join up?
Big O? I don't think I
Hang
have.
on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
Damn,
Or
there was so much like
crazy person.
emphasis on that. You have to be a
Oh,
frickin'
well,
idiot.
here I thought you might be pressuring
She didn't
our
say
guest.
frickin', but you get the point.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping?
Cool.
And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
You're only ever gonna be in Armory Alley because there's nothing for you to buy in the shopping district. Can I get that small container? Give me that. Mine. All right. Big O has to pile
This street's what we
punkers
call Armory Alley.
in his arms, but they don't shoot
Blades can
pikes
requisition
out of
equipment from any of
his
the
fists.
vendors
But pressured air, same. Oh,
I
okay.
won't lie. Most
Gotcha.
Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
a matter of survival.
Nah, it's about looking cool.
True enough. And that goes
I don't
not
want to be
only for your
fighting
personal
people if I
armor and
don't
weapons,
have my
what we
drip
call
sorted
ground
out, you
gear,
know?
but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
I wish. We can't have it yet,
Oh,
but
right,
we will.
sure. I think all
We
that's
definitely
left is
will.
the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Blade Tower. Arms manufacturers, yeah. Like I said earlier, this one is research and development. You give them money. The currency in this game, I believe, is called Moranium. Yeah, Moranium. So I'm very curious. Are you able to like? Because it is very messed up when I'm listening to myself.
Yes.
Are you able to articulate anything that I'm saying right now? Can you like understand me at all? Please tell me you can understand me. Okay, thank you. Oh, Ion, stop trying to make me piss my pants, gosh damn it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say no. I wouldn't know what to do with the information if you said no. I was like, how do I do that? I guess I'll just have to wait until we're out of this thing. Yeah.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and
I wanted
Commander
there to
Random, will
be
spend
a.
most of their day here.
I was trying to think of a song that I could
The government
sing
leaders too. They're based
that
in the
fits
tower.
having a shaky
Guys like our
voice
new
like this, but I
Director
can't think of any
General
right
Maurice
now.
Chasson, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want
For
to
those of
remember
y'all who are unfamiliar, I'm currently standing on a vibration machine. A vibration plate, usually for fitness,
Pretty amazing
or
setup,
warming up
right?
your body in order
You
to get
can't
ready
wait
for
to join
fitness.
Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us.
I don't wanna. I'm going out on my own.
Where and how we work.
I'm gonna make my
Hopefully it
own
made a good impression,
city.
But your decision will be just that.
I'm gonna call
your
it
decision.
New New Seattle.
In any case, let's head back to the barracks.
Okay, thank you. I was very
Secretary
curious if it was a massage chair or what. Oh, I would love to have a massage chair just to work out all the things on my back. But no, it's just a vibration plate. Sometimes I use it, stretch while I'm on it, and it just kind of like warms me up. Warms up all my stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now where do we go? I see something else that we can grab. Did I not grab this thing earlier? Oh, it's a higher level. Yeah, I do not have the level for that. There you go. There's one that's restricted because we are not high enough level in order to examine it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Still very funny to hear myself sound like this. How long has it been? Oh, it's been 10 minutes. Haha, screw you.
Very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
There you go.
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam?
I'll just put that right there for now.
Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Hey, give me 1 second.
Here we go.
Well, I put myself back.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What? I just woke up.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Why do you want me to work so fast?
The commander does have a way with words.
Give me some time, recuperate.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to
Sorry,
convince.
I just had to adjust my stuff again.
This is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
Okay, what if I decide not to do it then?
What do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Can I refuse? Shrug your shoulders and shake your head. Nah. Game over.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Hey.
Life pods? You mean
Don't
like
give
from
me
the
a choice
White
if you're not gonna let me live up to it.
Pods, like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from.
I know, I see what you're
Emphasis
doing.
on the word
I see what
rescue.
you're doing. You're trying to
Because
coerce
if
me.
you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis forever.
Yeah, I was having a good dream.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Now, what'll it be,
Sure.
friend?
Can I refuse again? Lynn, what can you tell me about life
Now,
pods?
you wouldn't want to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend?
What happens if I say it again? Or is
You
he just
said
gonna
no,
say?
you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
Refuse. Give me a game over. If you were smart, you just give me a game
You
over.
said no,
Ah,
you
there you go.
wouldn't
Now they're
refuse.
doing the thing where it's
That's
just
a yes, right?
repeating it. Yeah. It's like Nimona saying, you, me, rivals, yes.
I knew you'd make the right choice.
Yeah, fine.
Welcome to the
Whatever.
organization.
No
Elmer,
coercion, my
you can
ass.
start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
I am welcome. I hope you don't mind it. I will be pantsless for this whole
Now then,
playthrough.
Let's discuss that.
And if I ever
training
wear
assignment.
pants, be sure to yell at
We've
me so I
decided
can
to
take them
start
off.
you out on a probe installation just to get your feet wet.
Not allowed.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one
Yeah,
of Blade's
Vandom
highest
isn't here
priorities.
yet, so we can't choose a division yet.
Take a look at this.
But I'm pretty sure he'll
What
stop
you're
by.
seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass.
Mind you, this is
As
only
you can
one
see,
part of the
we've
map.
divided
This
the
is
area into a
Primordia.
series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probe. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the
So this is the part where we get access to the map, I think. Or maybe later.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
It's gonna open up a lot of things once we get access to that map.
Locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track
Although the
down
thing
a
that I
Blade or
don't
another citizen.
necessarily like about open world games and
quite
fast
handy
travel is that once you have access to it,
So for this
you never
first
really
exercise,
like
you'll
want
be
to
heading
explore
here
anymore
to that
because you
white
just want to
segment.
fast travel, get there
Go
faster.
there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
That's the thing about open world games.
Got it. East of the city.
And I like exploring.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of
That's
the
why
administrative
whenever
district,
I decide
right?
to play Skyrim
We should be
again,
there in no time.
I'm not allowed to fast travel.
I'll leave the
Not
details
allowed.
on the data probe installation procedure to you, Wilma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Of course. Oh, we're installing the first
Train
probe,
or
I
not,
think.
Let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Let's probe that grass. Thank you. I get 10,000 money here. Money? Wait, which game has the currency money? That's Kingdom Hearts. Right. I was thinking of Gil, but that's Final Fantasy. Money. Money. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we can explore a bit more. How far should we go tonight? Maybe until we find, once we choose a division?
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I
Until
heard, it was
dawn?
still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent
But I don't have
activity.
that game. I've never played that game
Was,
before.
But they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Lynn's design looks way better with the only one clip on her hair, and the other side is like free falling on the other side of her face. Looks way better. She looked fine in the Wii U version, but I think that's a step up. Also, if you didn't even notice, that hair clip is a Monado. It's just design. They never explain it. It's just a design. That's all. Unless they somehow factor that into the definitive version and tie it somehow. I don't know how they would do that. It's like, little did they know that really is a Monado. It was Irina and Gwen. Because we were in the West Gate.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
The East Gate is the area that
How
we're
does he know
going
Irina
right
and
now.
Gwen?
I
We
met
ran
them.
into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right?
Gotta go. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you for stopping by. Oh, thank you for the
Forget this amateur
follow.
hour probe
Have a
baloney.
wonderful rest
Those
of
guys
your
were the
time
action zack.
zone. Good night, good night, good night.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Calibrate
Roger.
that again. Okay.
That probe
There we
isn't
go.
going to install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
Let's probe. Let's get that probe in. Excuse me. Gotta prepare the ground for this probe that we're about to put into it.
This is Eleonora, Blade Sporthead, here to tell you that the segment feature on your map is now available to use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device. It's a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look if you're unsure of where you are or what to do.
Now, in the Wii U version, of course, this would just be a separate thing that you could look at your at the screen whenever you wanted to. You didn't have to open up this map. You could just look down. You just look down at the Wii U gamepad and it would show you. But of course, they wouldn't be able to do that here. Unless they make that switch to second screen. Nah, they wouldn't do that. We can only fast travel. We can't fast travel anywhere yet. Not until we start probing stuff. So, can I look at the other areas? Okay, here are the other areas. This is Primordia. I can't go further than that? Weird. So this is Primordia right here, where we are right now. To the right is Oblivia. I think I may have messed up at some point where I was naming the other continents in this game, and I think I accidentally called this area Temperantia, which is not in Xenoblade X. That is Xenoblade 2. Temperantia. This is Noctilum right here. The forest area. This is Sylvalum. We're not going to be there. We're not going to be here in Koldros for a while. The places where we're going to be in for the next few areas, chapters, is going to be Primordia, Noctilum, and Oblivia. We can technically go there right now, I think. No, not right now, but definitely like once we've gotten our division in and we have like free reign of where to go, we can definitely go to either of those areas. Be scared. Not at all. Whee! Gravity works a little different here in Mira. Whee! Can't hear you, I can't see you.
Hey.
Howdy. Ask Thomas about the indigents of Primordia.
Yes?
Why not get used to battling indigents by finding some ovies? This place is lousy with them after all. Unlike Rex's and other more ferocious indigents, ovies won't even attack unless you hit them first. That makes them useful as training dummies. Another piece of advice. Don't mistakenly pick a fight with any of the dangerous creatures near Saerim Lake to the north. Numerous skilled interceptors have fallen to the indigents in that area. As noble a goal as protecting the city is, it's not worth risking your life like that. If you ever catch the eye of one of those indigents, just turn and run away. Can't tell me what to do. I ain't no coward. I'm gonna fight everyone. Is it Obi, right? Oh, it's a Lepix. It's level 6. It's very big, so it might prove to be a bit of a challenge, even now, with 3 people. So, we're definitely picking a fight. What is this? Slit edge. Why is it red? Oh, I think it's because we are on the side of it. Yeah. I see. We're gonna aim for the leg.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
That voice does not sound battle ready. Ooh.
Assault hammer! Down you go! Open fire!
Yeah!
Something nice. Move in and do some damage.
I think we should be fine.
Power into this.
Yes! Hit him again for me!
We're doing a good amount of damage right now. Oh no! Ow! I knew that was gonna happen. I was gonna use the chrome armor, but I actually tanked that hit. Surprisingly.
I need healing.
Move in and do some damage.
I get it. Oh, I can't move. Can't move. Oh wait, I was stuck in that menu. Oops. I accidentally chose chrome armor, and it had me stuck inside the menu of it. Ooh, new one. Why aren't you in my team? Well, I guess you're not officially in my team. I was about to say, it's like, where's Lynn's portrait? And it's not there. Hello. What? Oh, you're who I'm fighting. I was like, you're not a Vesper. The Vesper Noir? In my video game?
Down you go! Open fire!
Lynn, you're a tank. Why aren't you collecting aggro?
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
I don't want to be the tank or DPS. I want to be support. I just want to be in the back. I want a Lucio.
Flame grenade!
Please, I'm too pretty. I'm too awesome, cute, and pretty at the same time. Ooh, class rank up. Did I get anything out of that? What rank are we? Oh, rank 9. Okay. I think at rank 10 we can choose whatever class we want to do. Right? I think so. Pretty sure. Or maybe it'll open up once we choose a division. I think at rank 10 it does open up though. We could try.
Ready?
Let's see what's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
You do it, Lynn. Fine, I'll do it.
Miss this chance.
Boom. Ow.
This is wearing me down.
I should heal up
I need
first.
healing.
No, I don't need healing. Someone do something. Not me. Are y'all telling me y'all
Early bird.
your arts aren't working? Come on, man.
They're pushing me back.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll make
Yeah.
sure to leave a dent.
Do dun do dun dun do dun da dun dun do dun do dun dun dun.
If we can just topple them with gunfire.
Topple them, so I don't have to. Please. You're not doing my thing.
Shadow strike.
They hate me. Why do they hate me? Guys, my friends hate me.
I owe you one.
We're stuck on a whole different planet.
Move in and do some damage.
I got it.
I'll put some power into this.
Bunk! Oh, shit. Yeah, they get staggered whenever you destroy one of their appendages, so that's good at interrupting attacks, if you're able to do that.
Move in and do some damage.
Die.
Down you go.
Like that.
Open fire.
Actually, we just toppled it, so that wasn't why he got staggered. Live a lie for the lie, shatters. There we go. I gotta check to see what equipment I got, see if any of them are better than what I already have. Nope. We can't sell these things yet. We do not have the capability to do so. Ooh, oh, I can't even equip that. Lynn's stuff. No. Is that better than what I have? No. Don't need it then. I could just steal their clothes. It's so weird. I had to be level 12 in order to do that. I don't think there's anything I need here. I guess I should check to see if Alma has anything that she can use. Like this? No, that's worse. Never mind. And now Lynn. Nope. How about the storm machine? And no. She's good with whatever she has. You could wear nothing here. Let's see, what level are we? Am I still? Oh, 7. Nice. We leveled up. And our rank is... I can't tell from here. Oh, here you go. Ah, we did not get that much class EXP. I thought I was subtly building that one up. Here, let's do the quest. So we don't gotta worry about it. Mine. Don't look at me. I'm just here to gather these things. Mine. I could fight you. You're level 10 though, which would give me a lot of EXP, but... Okay, we picked a fight. I saw those last second, and it's like, oh, I gotta get away from them.
Now get in there.
And flame grenade. I don't think this thing has arc cancel.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Arc cancel would be so fun.
Watch me go.
That would make things so much easier.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Then you'd have to time all that. Get in. It becomes a rhythm game at some point.
It's sure to work now.
Upward hand.
Yeah, that's right. Aggro on me. Look at me. But once I'm support, do not look at me. You're not allowed. Yeah, as you can see, as the fight goes on, your TP goes up.
Watch me go.
So you gotta keep that up so that you could use more of these kinds of arts that require TP. I think it caps at 300. It might cap depending on
Now get in there.
your class. I don't think so. I may be wrong on that. Ooh, Lynn got a class rank up. Good for her. I need mine to rank up though. How much did that give me? Actually, that's not that bad. Let's... I kind of want to get a different class. Let's grind a bit.
I'm
Just
going
a
in.
little, just a little bit.
Stagger them with a melee attack.
Staggering.
Stagger. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. Oh, there you go. Someone else hopped. Hello? Oh, I got too close to the objective. Man, I was trying to grind on that. I was trying to grind levels. Disregard.
The hell happened here?
Oh, some good food.
A Senicula.
That's what she says, right?
You don't think
Oh, never mind.
that one Senicula could have killed all these simius?
This is where they introduce tyrants, I think.
Unless... what?
A tyrant.
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Senicula. It's a tyrant.
Yeah. Which just means
But
very powerful enemy.
It looks just like any other Senicula.
It's special.
Think about it.
It has a name.
Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Senicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Senicula corpses. But here, the
tables have turned. The turn of
I
tables.
don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Senicula.
Do we have to fight it here? I think we have to because we have to
Let me
install
check
the probe.
Blade report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it.
And died since it's still alive.
Bingo. There was a Senicula
Although it makes you
tyrant
wonder
sighted
why,
not
because
too long
they got
ago.
skulls. Why are they
It was a
here?
couple of segments further out.
What do we got to do all the dirty work? I know skulls are very expensive.
Or who knows what.
You can't keep using the skull.
Crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well,
Right?
Don't forget why they sent us here in the first place.
Fine. I
Frontier
guess
Nav's
we'll
range
have
is still
to
limited.
take care of it.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went
Just
off the
pants on
grid.
my freaking character. I'm not wearing pants. Ask what a tyrant is.
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But
Don't let that fool
yeah,
you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait.
like
or
maybe
ability.
it's luring you in with its low
The
level, and then
system
boom,
can't account
ambush.
for everything though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after
Or
running
death.
into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Exactly. Can't underestimate these guys. Suggest the 3 if you can handle it. Say you can't leave it. So close to New LA. That's right.
As
I'm
long
main
as you
character now.
understand the risks involved.
I got a main character this whole game.
Lynn,
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle
It's
here
one
on
of
this
those
planet,
games where the
we're
main
gonna have to get
character
used to dealing
is...
with tyrants now
It's
and
just
then.
you.
Besides, if
You
I
know,
need
it
to,
doesn't
I
have
can
its
always run
own
away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
personality. Just whatever
Fair
choices
enough.
you give him.
but don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down,
I'm
great,
kind of
but if not,
50-50 on,
even
in
just
terms
luring it
of
away would be a
self-insert
moral
main
victory.
characters. Silent
As long
main
as we buy
characters
enough
sometimes.
time to install the probe,
50-50.
we
Depend.
can use
It depends on
Frontier
how
Nav to
they
track it, or any other
actually
tyrant that
like
comes this close to the city from now on.
get
Make
involved
sure you're ready before
in terms
we
of the
attack.
story and other
This will be tougher than
characters.
anything else we've faced.
Sometimes they're done well, sometimes they're not.
Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in, so double check all weapons and gear. Oh, and make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? That's the first step to becoming a combat master.
I'm ready. We're level 9. You think we should like level up first before we get in there, and then like we try to do another class? Let's do that. Hey, come back here.
Ready?
Locked and
I know you're not the same one that I fought last time, but I need a level up. You do it. Elma, you do it. I don't want to do it.
Me back. I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Yeah, boop.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
And boop. Oh, that didn't stagger it at all. I was hoping it would stagger it. Let's use our knife. More physical damage. I think the physical one has more like damage against the appendages.
Move in and do some damage.
Or maybe it differs. Maybe it depends.
We're in a good position.
Ow!
Move in.
Sonny, welcome to the Sheen. Thank you for stopping. Oh my goodness. I can't. Okay, there you go. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the raid. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know who I am, the name is Josh Kuju, a local grocery store VTuber, and I'm currently playing Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. If any of y'all need to go get something to drink, go get something to eat, or if you need to rest, by all means do so. And if you choose to stay, I hope you find your stay comforting and relaxing. Try to foster a chill vibe here, chill enough for you to put me on in the background while you do things like cooking, cleaning, studying, or working, or whatever. Just put me on in the background and I will fill that sounds for you. Hello, I cannot watch because spoilers, but I will be back when I can. Hey, no problem. It's a good thing I paused then. Yes, in like 3 weeks. Yes, for any spoilers that you want to avoid, I will give you the chance to just go right now. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your time zone. Hope your stream as well. And I will give others some time as well if you would like to avoid spoilers for Xenoblade X if you're planning on playing it yourself, or if you want to watch it along with someone else. It's fine. If any of y'all need a raid and run, don't let me keep you here. Your time and health is most important, so prioritize yourself first and foremost. So, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna head back into the game. But thank you for stopping by. And let's go.
Gunfire.
Everyone go follow Sunny.
Almost down. I owe you not out.
They are the ones who
Don't let them discourage
rigged my model. Very, very grateful. What it really matters. Live a life with a lie. Shatters. Oh shit, Lynn's about to die.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Lynn, don't die. Also, don't look at me. Actually, no. Yeah, go ahead and look at me. I could use some of the aggro. Make sure Lynn stays alive.
Strength comes from experience.
There we go.
It's true on any front.
Ooh, we got some nice stuff. Probably not ones that I can actually equip though, can I? Let's check. No, too high level. We're not even level. Ooh, this one's a level 8. A bit better. The resistance, I'm not too worried about. I'm more on defense, but that is, 7. That'd be good if I could wear that. That is 1. Yeah, 1 away. 1 level away. I think if I fight another one, I might be able to level up, which then we'll be able to change our class and equip that thing. Unless I get another one here. That thing is way too close to us.
Let them down from a distance.
I think there is a way for you to lure the enemies towards you if you want to like separate them from other people. Yeah!
Down you go. Open fire.
I'm so glad I was able to topple it in time.
Reinforcements? We can take them if we're smart.
There we go. I went and tanked that hit. Oh, come on. Wait, this might be bad because we're kind of surrounded by everyone now. I might have to... Okay, let's focus on these guys. I think they die faster. I'm gonna die. Run away. I'm dead. First death. Wait until force respawn now. I think... Are they allowed to? Nope.
I'm not gonna make it.
We have to respawn now.
I'm sorry.
That was our fault because we aggroed on other people. We got too close. I was too focused on the other Lepics or whatever it's called that I didn't realize that we were next to those bats. Sorry, vespers. Whoa. I gotta call them by their names. Okay, we are going to, as far as the story goes, I think we're gonna go up until we install this probe. Should be good, right? Let me see if there is a way for me to call you here. What was that? Hello? Oh, okay. That was weird. No, I thought there was a lure option. Hello from the other side. Howdy again. I also just came back from chasing my dog around the block. Get some good exercise in. Get your steps in. They escaped again. Oh no, go grab him. Go grab him. Quick. Before something eats them.
Flame grenade!
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Okay.
Now.
Look at me.
Shadow strike.
They haven't escaped in a long while. Well, I think that means that you should let them roam free for a while. How about that, huh?
Down you go! Open fire!
I think that means they need to be out in the open, run wildly. Take them to a field, why not? So I think if we beat this one, we should level up.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
I want to get as much level in before we fight that Cynicula. There is a chance we'll die if I'm not careful. So I think it would be nice if we had a support class.
That put a dent in it. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
What would be the best option here? Maybe one tank, 2 DPS, 1 support, aka me?
Move in.
I could be the support forever.
Leave this to me. Fire carnival.
Down, and start.
Move in, we got it.
There we go.
Let's move.
When the player avatar reaches maximum rank in their current class, you'll be able to change your class. There we go. JoJo is always going support because no one ever will. Right? That's why, that's true in video games as it is in real life, because I always take the shifts no one wants to do. He's like, stop complaining about the shifts, I'll just frickin' do it. Yeah, no one wants to work on the weekends. Whoa, you have a life. Fine, I'll do it. Okay, now we can change our class. Is that why you take the night shift? Well, I only have one night shift. It's just that my regular shifts go from 10 to 7. I only have one closing shift, which is 12 to 9. Yeah. We're gonna be the enforcer here. So our weapons are gonna be a knife and a ray gun. You take all the closing shift. Ew. I don't want that. Except weekends now. You have both weekends off? I don't. At least I get paid more on Sundays, you know? Classes more advanced than the Drifter can learn skills which provide various effects just by being equipped. Different classes have different skills they can learn. For the time being anyway. Attaining rank 10 in any of the final stage classes allows you to master that class's weapon. Mastering a class's weapon allows you to use those weapons and any associated arts even when using a different class. It's kind of like, I think that was a thing in Bravely Default. If you mastered a class. Oh, I should wait, I have Bravely Default 2. Not Bravely Second, that's a different game. Bravely Default 2. I should play that game. On my own. I kind of want to replay Bravely Default, but I would need to have my 3DS working again. Okay, so I already equipped the Enforcer class. I think we could change anytime we want, right? Yeah. But we're not going to do that. We're going to be support class. So our arts now, in terms of what we have, we're back down here. Recuperate, which is the evasion, that's fine. Chrome armor, sure. We only have 2 attacks now. Beam barrage. I don't think it was a good idea for me to change to another class. But then if we beat the Tyrant with this class, we're definitely gonna get a rank up. So, you know what? I think we're good. Let me check and see if we have a better gun that we could use. No? Okay. Look at our gun right now, though. Look how big that is. And we just have a knife. Regular knife. Okay. I think everything else is fine. We're gonna see if we survive this. We might not. But you know what? I gotta believe in myself. If no one believed me, I gotta believe me. Let's fight that Sinicula. Maybe I should like fight someone else first. Nah. What am I, a coward? Remember me, I choose every option that makes it harder for me. Dude, that's why I was born Filipino. Destroying appendages. You can aim your attacks at I already explained this.
We've been spotted, and it's big.
Ooh, so this song is called Unbreakable. Unbreakable? Uncontrollable. It's called Uncontrollable. It's the Tyrant theme. Now then. It's why the stream title is called Winds Blowing Hard in December. It is titled that, right? I hope it is. Winds blowing hard in December. See that's the opening line. That's all. I think all of my attacks, these ones are all gun skills? No, this one's knife skill, the TP one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and charge that up in case I need it. You spelled December wrong. Are you gaslighting me? This is December. No, that's it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Jesus Christ. Oh, also, yeah, we're definitely going to win this fight. I'm not worried at all, actually. Once we upgrade this class, we'll have more arts on our sides. But for now, we don't have much.
It's time.
Let's use this beam barrage. I want to use it. Now! I got that beam too. Jeez, that actually did quite a lot of damage.
I'll make sure to leave a
Yep. Please don't look at me. Taking a knife to a giant bug and a ray gun. Don't forget the ray gun.
We are awesome.
We are awesome.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well.
All right,
You did
Futaba.
too.
That's not Futaba.
Now let's get down to business. And
That's not
install
Erica
that data
Lindbeck.
probe. If we stay here for long, there's no
No,
telling
that's
when
Morgana.
other playmates might show up.
Bring them all. I could take
This
them.
beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the
Watch.
ideal spot
When can
to
we
bury
switch
the
out
probe.
Lynn? Once we have access to another person. Technically, I can just take her out of my team right now. Technically. Actually, there are some quests where
The probe
it's
should be
required
ready
that
for
they're there.
insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn.
I think once we can talk to Gwyn
Top half of
and
the cylinder
Irina, we
contains
should
the
be able
probe
to
itself.
take her out
Bottom half is
literally.
a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe
Throw
can
her.
burrow to the proper depth.
She's
We tried
short.
just
Throw
planting
her.
them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
That's right. Probe the grass.
We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Probe the grass.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Okay. How does that look like in this game? Well, we'll figure it out. Show interest and launch the probe. I'm interested in probing. Here with my handy dandy iPhone, I too can probe. Around. Is that making molten? Is that lava?
Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
I think that's very dangerous to be so close to it. If you can make molten lava.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew.
Yeet.
So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse
Although
not
I am
plant
going to
that
be
sucker.
replacing all these probes with Maranium mining
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to
Bitcoin.
the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
I'm trying to collect as much money because you can do that. Different probes have different effects. You can, what am I looking at? Don't worry about it. There's a reason why I have Elma with only one sleeve. Frontier nav probe sites, or FN sites, or short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for the surrounding segments. You can go to main menu, map, segments to see which segments contain Frontier nav probe placement spots. Oh hey, it's Lau. I'm Lau. Voiced by Matt Mercer. Pathfinder. If we're gonna grow Frontier nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier nav probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. It's common sense, really. It's Lau. Why would they introduce him in a tutorial? Now all that's left is to report back to base, but first I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a skull. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky. So be careful about such things in the future, okay? Especially the huge monkey that's walking around. It's like level 50. Alright. There's a segment, recon task, blah blah blah. Dress at your current location. A yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. This is known as a segment marker. The segment marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying. You can also go to main menu, map segments, then select the segment and press R to manually display the segment marker for that particular segment on the minimap. Manually set segment markers will be displayed as a blue hexagonal area even when you're outside of their borders. Cool. Well, we have that for us. Should we end tonight's stream here? Should we go back? Should we end tonight's stream? Should we get a division and then end tonight's stream? That's a long cutscene though. Because Vandom is gonna have to explain everything to us. Actually, did we level up at all? I didn't even level up. What the hell? I only got 8 points for that. How? I call shenanigans. I'm going to I'm going to off stream just grind. Can I fast travel now? I can, right? I like do this. I can't? Map shortcuts. Blade barracks. Blade. Oh, I can't. Really? Surprising. Okay. I guess we gotta go the long way. Just gonna go ahead and record grunts and voices. Tell you what, I'll record voices for if I was in a fighting game, and it's just gonna be like, huh, ha, take this. It's gonna be very hammed up. Take this. I'm gonna have one line that's just gonna be very annoying because you're gonna hear it all the time. It's gonna be like, what should it be? Time to get checked out. Time to get checked out. Time to get checked out. Ha. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Hello, I'm back. Oh, there he is. Vandom. Van Ham.
Commander Vandom.
Very big guy.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, then. Look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed.
I don't even need to take Vandom's guns out. They're just out in the open.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do.
I forget. Can I have Vandom on my team?
I hear you
I think I might be able
with a
to.
Tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less.
I don't remember, actually.
That was reckless and goddamn magnificent.
I like the cut of your jib, soldier. Oof, 10,000 money. Nice. I made me think of Volcanon in Rune Factory 4. He's the big, old butler guy. Okay, now It's gonna force me into a cutscene. Okay, you know, tell you what. Once we are officially registered as Blade,
So,
then
Commander,
we'll end tonight's stream.
To what do we owe the pleasure
This is
of
gonna
your
be a
visit
cutscene,
here
pretty much
today?
like explaining all the
Well, I
different
can't
divisions.
just ask Nagi
You get to
do
choose one
everything
and all
for
that.
me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right?
All right.
I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
That voice sounds familiar.
I'm sure
Vanda.
I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me.
Let me take a look at that voice.
Sangngg! Sangngg!
Who?
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at
Elma?
you two. I swear, you're
Elma?
like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a Blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Darren the
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
DePaul.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
I don't know who this voice actor
Commander
is.
Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was
Apparently
chief
he voices
engineer
Hulk
on the
at
White
some point.
Whale. Same idea, basically.
Oh, he's
Someone has a
Reinhardt.
problem,
Okay, there you
I
go.
fix it.
He's Reinhardt.
Follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
His voice doesn't fit. Well, what if I
So
tell you that
still
it's
haven't told
Reinhardt
us
from
why you're
Overwatch?
here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this
You got
isn't a
Torbjorn
social
and,
call.
well, actually, we didn't choose the Torbjorn voice.
No. So let's cut the crap and get down
I
to
don't know,
business.
sounds like standard big rough guy to me.
Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
It's either this or Patrick Seitz. Seitz. I still don't know how to say his name. Ask about the assignment. Ask about the divisions.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira or to
Or
maintain
Alex
order
Slay.
in the
Alex
city
Slay
or-
voices everyone.
Well, you remember Nagi's
he's
speech,
the
right?
Johnny Young boss right now.
There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions.
Divisions.
Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best
God,
suits
she's
your
so pretty.
personality and your talents.
Why is she so damn pretty?
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
Lao.
Pathfinder's #1 responsibility
That's Lao right
is
there.
planting data probes, like you did on your training.
I think it's the eyes doing all the talking.
It
Nah,
may
it's
not be
everything,
the
bro.
sexiest job, but important.
It's everything.
Bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install,
I'm all
the
about
faster we
Elma,
can get
bro.
our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the frontier.
You're partial to
network
Nia.
ASAP.
Nia's not in this game. In
So,
3,
for the
that's
time
fair.
being,
That's
I'll just
a
remind
very
you of the
valid
highlights.
choice.
It helps us keep
I am
Blade
also a
safe.
Nia
It
fan.
helps us keep the city safe.
Nia and Melia in
Most
that game
important
just
of
look so
all,
darn
it's the
good.
key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest
And,
of the human race.
Monica Van Dam.
Okay, next up, Interceptors.
That's
you
a
met
mother
Ankaloff
right
and
there.
Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division.
Seeing them again in 3 was
Interceptors have one main duty.
a surprise.
Protect
They
New
were in
LA
the
and
trailer.
everyone in it from the wildlife here on
They were in the
Mira.
trailer for Xenoblade 3. Of course they had
Right
masks
now,
on,
this
but
is
like
probably our busiest division.
everyone knew who they were.
Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and
He chose
they
not to
help
look
any
at the
other
show
idiots who get
glasses.
caught out there with their pants down.
That's a you thing. That's a you thing.
Next are the Harriers.
I watched the trailers.
Remember Doug Barrett?
That's
the scale
Doug.
pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers.
Hey, wait, that's another guy that you
Think
can
of the
recruit.
Interceptors as
I forget what his
defense.
name is.
Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats.
I didn't watch
But
the Monster
only
Hunter
on clear
trailers.
and obvious threats. They're not
The only
meant to
Monster
go
Hunter
out and just
trailer I watched
blast
was
any
the one for
indigent
Rise.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale.
White
Among other
Whale.
things, that is. Including anything of
Is
ours
that
left behind after
murderous?
a battle. Scale debris,
That's
weapons,
another character that you
personal
can
effects.
recruit.
It can get a bit morbid, frankly.
White
but
Whale
it's
is the
gotta
name
be
of
done.
the ship that we were in. that crashed.
Until we're up and running
that
here
broke
on
down.
Mira and have this place completely figured out. Everything
You understood the
we brought
hype, but
from
it died
Earth
when the
needs to
game
be
kept
treated
crashing
like it's
on launch day.
irreplaceable.
I heard that. I heard that happen.
Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Prospectors do.
Next,
Oh, never mind.
Curators.
There's Murderous.
Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored
Yeah, that
territory,
character's name is Murderous.
bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks
I'm
and
pretty sure
stones,
that's her name.
You name it.
It was so much worse than Cyberpunk
It's
and
not all
Elden
picking
Ring.
berries,
Damn,
Being a
Cyberpunk
curator also
is
means
worse
being
than
the first to
Cyberpunk?
encounter unknown indigents.
That's surprising. Because I know that game. Because I had Cyberpunk launch day. I also did have Elden Ring launch day, and I couldn't even play that game because it wouldn't let me get past the anti-cheat software for some reason.
Minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that
Did
won't last
Cyberpunk
forever.
like have a bad
We
launch
need to
title
be
in
able to
terms of
replenish
like
our
it
water
kept
and
crashing,
fuel if
or
we
was it
wanna
just that
survive.
it didn't live up to the hype?
And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from
I know they
scratch.
fixed it.
From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts,
Nuts.
we'd have no future to speak of.
It also didn't live up to the hype.
Next up, outfitters.
Outfitters.
All of our ground gear and skell weaponry is developed in conjunction
I don't
with
want to be a
private
lab
arms
rat. I want to
manufacturers,
be
or
outside, kill
AMs.
things.
Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs.
I kind of want to give Cyberpunk another
They'll
go.
seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas.
But the more
and even
complicated a
assist with
game's
testing new prototypes.
UI is, the less I want to play it.
Finally,
Case in
the
point,
mediators.
Witcher 3.
These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public.
I don't want to play Witcher
Any
3.
problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor, mediators.
Mediators.
Lost cat, mediators.
That's another character that you can
It's not a
recruit.
division
I think her
for
name is Hope.
You need to be a jack of all trades and a people
Yeah,
person.
I used to Witcher 3. It wasn't bad. I don't
Someone
know.
with
When I
my
played it, it
charming
was just too much to
personality,
look at.
Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the
Roach
home
is the
front.
horse, right?
All
Elma!
right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join?
I wasn't paying attention.
Don't fret about it
Kidding.
too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which you choose.
Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever.
You can
And
just
if a
choose
Harrier
whichever
wants to
one
take a break and
calls
settle an
best
argument,
to you. Actually,
that's their prerogative too.
I think there is a added effect. I think
To be
it's like a
honest,
passive
even
thing
though it's
depending
sort of
on
frowned
which
upon, you can actually
division you
change your
choose.
division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right.
It's like it has its own
you ready to
benefits.
choose?
I think the one that we're gonna go for. I guess that really, story-wise, it doesn't matter, but there are benefits depending on which division you choose. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Let's decide. He'll show you.
And we're on pins and needles here.
I choose to be the commander. Give me your job. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Place data pros, expand Blade Info's network, interceptors, protect the people of New LA from indigent threats, eliminating threats from Mira's most dangerous creatures. Locate and retrieve pieces of wreckage from the White Whale. I was hoping it would tell me the benefits here, if there really are, because I really thought there were. Let's go for... What would a support class do? Support class would be a mediator, but screw that. I've had enough of customer service. I am ready to take all my frustration out. Let's be either interceptors or harriers. Or reclaimers. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there an 8-sided die? There is, right? Wait, is there? I'm not too sure. There is? Okay. Hey, Google, roll a D8. Will it do that? No, it didn't. There's no need to mediate. Just murder. Yeah, I want to murder. It didn't do it. Hey, Google, roll a D8. See if that works. She's not even listening. Oh, there you go.
You got one.
We're Pathfinders. Gotcha.
Then it's settled?
That's a shame. I kind of wanted to murder. Nah, we gotta respect the role.
Thank God that's over.
We gotta respect the role.
By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially
Married to Elma?
Congrats. And welcome.
Please.
I know you're gonna do great.
Please. Yeah, fine. Whatever. Take me out of my sleep.
Now for the job.
Force me
Let's
to fight
get down
stuff.
to brass tacks.
Tell me to hunt for
Nelson's
junk.
team has gone missing. Last contact
Same division
we
as
had,
Elma?
they
I
were
don't think so.
installing a
I
data
forget
probe
what
out in
division
eastern
Elma is.
Primordia. Then,
I'm in the same division as another major character here.
Nelson.
But I don't think that's
Pathfinders, right?
Elma.
Are we talking indigents here or what?
your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them.
Skell.
You'd
Give.
think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location.
They
and
did
go
say
from
that
there.
we could change whichever one we
Report whatever
wanted.
you find ASAP.
Whichever division we wanted.
Of course.
I don't think I ever figured out how
Let's
to do
move
that.
out.
Or if you
Roger
could.
that.
Maybe you can. Let me take a look. Do. Chapter 3? Already? Oh shit. Fast travel. Okay. Whatever tutorial was last, I did not see it. Fast travel. That's self-explanatory. Supporting arms manufacturers, or AMs, supports us from the sidelines by developing new weaponry and gear. I already explained this. Give them money, they will develop more gear. Missions, self-explanatory. People have missions whenever you go out. Just go find them and you can do them. Different kinds of quests, story missions, which is just chapter stuff. Affinity missions is for team members. Highly recommend that you do those because they become unavailable if you advance without doing it. Some of them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Tyrant info, that's, yeah. Blade reports. Communication tool that residents of Mira use to share useful information they come across when you visit a segment of which you haven't completed the segment recon yet. You may receive Blade report posts. If you do, check your current position on the segment view of the map screen to confirm the segment recon objective and do your best to resolve it. Alright, I leveled up? How? Alright, I'll take that. Okay, so we are gonna end tonight's stream right here. Let's go outside just in case there is a cutscene outside, because I wanna grind off stream. So if there's a cutscene here, we'll do that, and then we'll end tonight's stream. Okay, cool. We're good. Nice. Save. Shave. We'll end tonight's stream. That was Xenoblade. I mean, mind you, I would love to keep playing, but the human body's gotta sleep, and I ain't the type to be able to stay up late for too long. I don't have that in me anymore. Plus, at some point, my voice will give out. So we'll end tonight's stream here. We'll pick up again next week. I sure chose very long games to stream now, didn't I? We're gonna be playing Red Dead, this game, and Persona 3 for a while. We're already in the later half of that game, so I'm not too worried. Well, let's see who we have available to raid for tonight. Bum bum ba do do do. Bum bum ba da da da. Let's see here. Let us raid. You're at the halfway point. Yeah, we're at the halfway point. That's good to know. But I'm pretty sure that's still going to be a lot of stuff to do, right? Let's raid Arya. Oop. Okay. Raid message for those who are not subbed, and raid message for those who are. Next time I'm going to be streaming is going to be on Tuesday for Red Dead Redemption 2. Thursday and Saturday for Persona 5 Royale, and now Sundays, for Xenoblade X. Also keep in note, tomorrow I am being interviewed by Virgil B. Kobold, so look out for that as well. if you are so inclined. But thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have yourselves, not yourself, because there's multiple of you. A wonderful rest of your time zone. And with that being said, we hope your
shopping spree has been wonderful. And remember that you're always good to go when you shop at Kujo's.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're about to end stream. Shut up. I know I messed up in the beginning. You don't have to yell at me. Bye.